What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Thursday Night Football. This time it's on Prime this week. And we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, Luca's not here at the moment. He'll be with us shortly. First thoughts, John. Obviously, you dealt with some stuff on Monday. Let's just start with that. But, of course, there's another 16 games left to play in this regular season.
Well, week one was done and officially in the books. Week two officially starts tonight. About 31 other teams have a football season other than the New York Jets, but we're not covering the Jets tonight. Tonight is our Thursday night football matchup between the Minnesota Vikings as they get to Lincoln Field against Alex's most despised team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Ooh, and I know we're going to have a lot of Giants fans in the chat rooting against Philly because I know they hate Philly.
Right.
But we also have our picks, according to the book.
The book of wonder.
The Book of Wonder, as we like to call it. I think that's actually a good name for it. The Book of Wonder.
The Book of Wonder.
Before we get to the Book of Wonder, the third guy has arrived.
Yes. Well, I'm just the third guy. I see how it is, but what's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to all. Hope all is well. Thursday Night Football is obviously back with us, this time on Prime. So I like this matchup a lot. I'm taking the Eagles personally as a prediction, but I do have some players from both teams on fantasy teams.
I got A.J. Brown on my one fantasy team, and I think that's it, honestly. Like, I don't think I got anybody else. I might have not the Vikings. I might have the Eagles defense in another, but shouts to Jacob in the chat. Shouts to Disgruntled, who actually voted Vikings in the poll. Well, it wasn't me, because I'm picking the Eagles, but we got 3 votes so far in that poll. If you guys have any, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Share this out as well and, do all the good stuff. So, let's see. I'm looking at this recent report by Mike Garafolo as of 22 minutes ago, which really wasn't that long ago. It was at 7:50. Christian Darrisaw is active after being listed as questionable, but keep a close eye on him. They're still working through things while he was warming up and see what we could do. He's not near 100%. So maybe they'll snap test him and stuff like that, but I will give you guys the inactives for tonight. Kenneth Gainwell, and this is for the Eagles. Kenneth Gainwell, Tanner McKee, Kenneth Gainwell out with an injury. James Bradbury, the same with Reed Blankenship, Tyler Steen, Moro Jomo, 2 draft picks from this year, and Albert Ogbonniemom. As for the Vikings, Jaron Hall, quarterback, tight end Nick Muse, linebacker Andre Carter out of Army. Center Garrett Bradbury, which is going to be quite interesting to see, as Austin Schlodman will start at center, and then Jacqueline Roy, the late round draft pick out of LSU. So, Luca, did you dream about swamp donkeys? I wasn't on the NYY News TV stream, so I have no idea what a swamp donkey is, what it entails.
Surprisingly, no, Jacob. I'm still here, by the way. I'm just sorting out my stuff.
Well, I'm curious, as we have our first helicopter of the night. Thank you for flying over.
Time to put it on the
Yeah. Oh, it's getting louder. Nice. Yeah. Let's have everyone hear it, because we don't want to leave your favorite professor hanging. But we got thank you for all in the chat tonight. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the good thing. But before we get a little more into this game, because we didn't do it Monday, we got to read our records for the people for week one.
Okay.
So Alex, your picks after week one, you were 9-7.
Okay, not bad.
Luca, you were 8-8 in your picks to start week one. So you're 500. And the professor over here was 10-6 to start. So I had the most.
Taking his victory laps.
I'm gonna take my victory lap for week one. All right. We were also 7-5 in games that we all picked. So if we all had a clean sweep, we were 7-5, and we have a clean sweep tonight because we're all going with the Eagles, and we'll announce the rest of our picks on Sunday. But for tonight's game, we all have the Eagles, and for better reason. They seem to be the better team. They beat the Pats week one. The Vikings coming off a disappointing loss to the Buccaneers, if you ask me. But I think. If you want to get into this game just a little, the one thing in recent memory, and I know Alex brought it up right before the show, the Eagles have pretty much curb stomped Minnesota for the past few seasons. Some of it uglier than others. They actually, since 2017, have been outscored 83-37. So that's an ugly, one-sided, I guess,
Deficit.
affair. Yeah, if you want to call it that.
We are actually about to almost kick off, so if you want to finish up that point, John, of course.
Yeah. Just a quick thing. The Eagles, they beat the Pats, as I said, but they were not as dominant. And the Vikings do have some trouble on the offensive line with some injuries tonight. So we'll as it looks to be getting almost kickoff as the stadium is lighting up in Philly.
Exactly. So they're doing their little celebration and whatnot, but it looks like the Eagles are going to receive this one. Luca obviously will match up because me and John are pretty much on point. Well, obviously we got to see where you are and stuff like that. Anyway, Greg Joseph to kick off. And Thursday night football has begun. This is going to go into the end zone. Boston Scott will leave it, and that will have the Eagles starting offense come out. For reference, as to last week, Jalen Hurts, not much of a passing day for him, but not much of a rushing day either. Only scored 25 points against a very good New England defense. And they really, John, I don't know if you watched the game. Shouts everybody in chat, by the way. We'll get to comments in a second. But, they gave New England many chances to win, and New England just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, I agree. And, last week, I know Mac Jones threw over 300 yards, had a few nice passes in there. Really, the Eagles secondary, it's a little banged up right now. But
in motion.
First play as we see it here is we'll see what the Eagles can do and hold Kirk Cousins when their defense gets on the field.
Takes the snap, got some early pressure, and this one is caught. This is going to
give me those fantasy
Smith.
Points. I just want to say that we're all in line, which is a good thing.
Okay, very nice, great.
You got Devontae Smith, Luca. You said.
Yes, I do. I have him on one of my ESPN fantasy leagues. Also, I just wanted to remind people: don't drink and drive.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's helpful.
Sure.
There was Nick Sirianni.
Fake Hurts, play action, Swift protecting. Hurts has got to get away from it. He does not. Sacked at the 30-yard line. That's going to be Harrison Phillips, the former Bill. It's going to bring up third down.
All right.
Stand this far by the Vikings defense. Now, remember, they are coached by Brian Flores, who has much of a more aggressive philosophy compared to the Ed Donatel passive philosophy. So it's going to be a good third down and 5 to watch here. See if they come with the pressure or they play press man.
See if they can get him again here.
I have Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert.
A.J. Brown in motion with the one tight end out to the left. Hurts takes a snap. Pressure coming. Hunter trying to get the sack. Hurts coming out wide. He pushes. He's got a first down.
That's a good play by Hurts.
I got to give him. Yeah, I got to give him credit there because he looked like he was about to go out of bounds. Watch it from the start here, as Minnesota is going to send 5 here, or actually 6, excuse me, and send the blitz. As Alex mentioned that they are going to send more pressure, but watch it here. Watch it here. He takes off. He almost gets out of bounds, and he somehow does a little toe tap to stay in. So very good elusiveness there from Hurts. We saw a lot of that last year too.
Yeah,
Eagles are getting. I was going to say that the Eagles are getting some interior pressure on the interior, so they're going to have to clean that up a little bit.
Yeah, but the good thing with Jalen Hurts is they did not break contain. So is there some sort of an injury, a timeout? Yeah, it looks like one of the players. I believe that looks like, if I'm not mistaken, Josh Metellus was one of the better special teamers in the NFL. He is hurt right now, so probably going to take him into the tent. But right now, we're going to resume play. 13:20 left to go in this first quarter. Hurts takes a snap. Fake. Goddard trying to escape a tackle, and nothing much there. Is not great blocking. Cameron Bynum, the former California product, on the tackle.
Pretty quiet week for Dallas Goedert last week, trying to get him involved early. But you notice, Alex and Luca, they do a lot of those bunch sets where sometimes they'll do a screen, or sometimes they'll have 3 guys go out from that set, which is what they do. They did a lot last year too. Right. They're showing Goddard, one of the better, more consistent tight ends in the league.
Screwed me in fantasy last week, but we won't talk about that. 2 tight ends set with DeAndre Swift in the backfield, still waiting for him to get a carry. Play clock winding down. Fake. Hurts. Some pressure. Hurts has got to go deep. He's got his man, Devonta Smith with a catch to the 10.
Ooh, give me those fantasy points.
First
Give
down,
me those fantasy points.
Eagles.
What a grab. What
Watch
a
this.
grab.
Watch. There's a little play action here.
Catch over Theo Jackson.
Smith just outruns everyone. He's just such a fast guy out of Alabama, and this is a beautiful grab there from Devontae Smith. Beautiful, good throw too. Hurts had some pressure coming, and now they're getting into first and goal territory.
Luca, if you want to take this play real quick.
This is caught by A.J. Brown around the 10. He'll gain about 1 yard. It will be second and goal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of, not too many, but there's been 2 obviously passes behind the line of scrimmage. Ryan Johnson, first season as NFL offensive coordinator with the Eagles. Alex,
Yeah, man. Remember Steichen and Gannon no longer there.
All right, so it'll be second and goal. Brian Flores, obviously defensive coordinator, first year with the Vikings after a brief hiatus from the NFL. Also suing them, but we won't talk about that.
He also was the linebacker coach in Pittsburgh.
Hurts gives. This is to Swift. Swift makes a move, and he'll get about a yard or 2, and it's going to be third down and goal. Vikings with the run stop.
Looks like Phillips had the stop there.
Oh, John.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know this at all. I'm playing you in fantasy this week, right now.
Oh, that's right, you are.
I'm playing.
I don't have anyone.
League.
I don't have anyone. So good luck tonight.
What's that, Alex?
I'm playing you in another league, but back here, one tight end to the right. You got trips left. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Heavy pressure looking for this Minnesota defense. They're gonna hand it off. Fake. Hurts. He's trying to spin out of a tackle, and good read by this Minnesota defense. Daniil Hunter and Cameron Bynum on the tackle will be fourth.
I'm not a fan of the play call. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a fan of the play call because they were beating him on the play action earlier. Why not do a rollout to the right? Why not set up your tight end Goddard in the end zone? You have the receivers.
You do wonder, are they going to go for it? And it looks like they're not. So
I just don't like that.
Shout outs to Coach Ed is in the building. Coach Ed.
Oh, what's up, man?
Jake Elliott 4 for 4 last week against New England. He's going to go from 24 yards away. Usually this would be a situation where the Eagles might go for it, but it looks like they're going to be a little bit more conservative here. Kick is up. The kick is good. And it is 3-0 for Philly early.
And I just want to say, I was also skeptical of the Vikings pass defense last week. So I'm surprised why they didn't throw it in the red zone situation at all. Because it was 3 straight runs?
Right. So shouts to Booyah in the chat, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to all the good stuff. Also, hit the like button because we're almost at 10. Let's see what else we got here. Juwan ruined it for unathletic offensive tackles. Yeah, he's talking about Jawan Taylor and the little jump he got off to, the crank with the right foot. Maybe Minnesota shouldn't. What was he saying? Should have went defense instead of the attractive toy. Are you talking about Jordan Addison?
Yeah, I think he's talking about.
Who do the Raiders start if Jimmy is out? Well, Brian Hoyer's the second quarterback, and then it is Aiden O'Connell from Purdue. So those are that's what's going to be there. But I didn't know that Jimmy G is questionable. But again, shouts to disgruntled. The Raiders did win last week, of course. But as I said, folks, if you're new here, hit the like button, subscribe. What's up, Jeffrey? As I said last week. And we were watching that game too because I'm a Giant fan. I have to root against my divisional rivals. So the Eagles were putting a lot of situations up for grabs for the Patriots, and they just couldn't get out there.
Sorry, I was trying to swat a fly, and I didn't want people to see it happen.
Remember, folks, don't drink and drive.
Yes, thank you.
What is the context here?
But I do see, obviously, Coach Ed, Booyah, Jeffrey, Daniel, everyone else in the chat. Hope everything is well with you guys. Hope everything is good. Disgruntled, you too, man. Hope everything is good. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday night football like we are.
Yes, sir. Next week, we will be doing the 49ers and the Giants. So going to prepare for that one. Daniel Berry Sports, what's up? Gainwell is not playing, Jacob. It wasn't the jump. It was actually started. It was technically illegal. It was the offensive tackle lining up too far.
Yeah, he was far off the line of scrimmage.
So, again, But we got to go through Sunday first. We got to go through Sunday. We'll be doing 2 Giants games in a row technically because Week 4 is Monday Night Football and the Giants play the Seahawks. But
maybe in between plays, I'm going to ask you guys about a trade that was presented to me in my Yahoo league. I'm going to ask you guys whether I should take it.
Okay. All right. So
that means I got to look up fantasy stats.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the details. So.
Oh, okay. So this will be new for all of us. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. So Jalen Hurts obviously looking with new offensive coordinator Brian Johnson on the sidelines.
Johnson was actually
Jefferson.
I was going to say Johnson was the OC back in Florida when he had Kyle Trask, Kadarius Toney, Kyle Pitts.
Right.
Those guys, 2020.
So Kirk Cousins, after a touchback, will come out with Jordan Addison and the rest of the Vikings offense, who didn't have a great week last week, though he did pass for 344 yards. Only 17 points came of it and only 41 rushing yards. So you hope to kind of get that up a little bit and balance it out against this Eagles defense today, of course. So CJ Ham will line up as a fullback, Alexander Madison in the I formation.
They are without their starting center, Garrett Bradbury tonight. So
it'll be Austin Schlodman. Ham in motion. Play action fake to Madison. Good pocket holds up for Cousins. He's going to fire. It's a little underthrown, but it's caught by Justin Jefferson. The Eagles trying to get him down. And looks like he'll be marked about the 37, 38-yard line. That is a first down for the Minnesota Vikings. It's matching up against Darius Slay.
Little crosser out here. Kind of a shallow cross. Just beats him one-on-one. Again, good job by Jefferson to adjust to the ball. A little underthrown there by Cousins.
With no Bradbury, Slay is going to be the guy that's probably going to be tasked with trying to hold on to Jefferson.
Luca, take.
Yep, I got you. Cousins with the fullback moving around. He does a quick pass. This is caught by Jefferson. Oof. Jefferson misses the tackle, but he goes down immediately.
Beautiful tackle. I just mentioned it. Slay going to be right on Jefferson, and as soon as he got that is a beautiful open tackle from Slay.
Learns from his mistakes. Play a little closer that time. I'm going to get rid of that fucking thing on commercial. But anyway, also, by the way, just to note, Eagles were 29th against the pass last week in all the NFL, so this is something they will need to improve on. Mm-hmm. Vikings were 14th, so we'll be second in 9 situation. Right. Madison to Cousins right.
Come on, Madison.
Takes a snap from Schlotman. Maybe some early movement. Cousins looking, firing, was under heavy pressure there, incomplete. Terrell Edmonds, a former Pittsburgh Steeler, in coverage.
Guys, give me 1 second. Up the middle there.
Very true. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm not going to leave. I'm just going to update my browser.
Sure. Okay. What's up, Barbara? Like thank you for joining.
Yeah, what's up? Josh Sweat was coming from the inside there.
Yeah. Him and Fletcher Cox both got him. Like we said, looks like the right guard and center just have a little, I guess they both got barreled at the same time there.
Okay, so I got to fix the fucking format now. But anyway, 3rd down and 9. Ham in line as a blocker. He's going to take on Hassan Reddick. Kirk Cousins throws incomplete.
He took a shot,
Osborne
too.
Looking for a flag. And he is not happy. Clay Martin is the referee. Their crew is not calling it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. But watch, again, up the middle. We said it. Little bit of the interior struggle right now. Watch Fletcher Cox. Watch Sweat.
Yeah, that was Jordan Davis coming in there.
Jordan Davis that time.
Little swim move there on Ezra Cleveland, the former Boise State product.
Yep. And
so it'll be a 4th down situation. Ryan Wright on to punt, former Tulane product. Kick this one away, nearly blocked by Sidney Brown. From the 10, it is Britton Covey. And
he fumbled!
And my God. Like the Eagles recover. So almost a dire situation right there at the 10-yard line, but very much a clear recovery by the Eagles.
That could have been very costly as trying
Troy
to see
Dye, the former Oregon product, with the forced fumble.
Yep. Sorry
usually those
motorcycle noise.
I actually haven't heard much of it, but anyways, usually those plays again, if you pick up the fumble, that's usually a momentum changer. But I'm going to present to you guys the trade. Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Don't know when this trade was presented, but it was. So okay. This was offered. This trade will be processed on Saturday, September 16th for week 2. Just saying. Joshua Kelly and Chris Godwin for T. Higgins.
T. Higgins. Wait, who's
He
getting
did-
who?
I would be getting Joshua Kelly and Chris Godwin. Now, let me tell you this: Austin Eckler's injured for my own team. I don't know what his game status is yet. It's probably going to be questionable. T. Higgins didn't do anything for me this week, and Chris Godwin I think would be a nice add. But
What's your running back situation looking like?
okay, so my running back situation currently, it's very top heavy. We have Austin Eckler and Aaron Jones. They're both hurt at the moment. Kenny Gainwell on the bench, hurt.
That's a tough situation.
I would usually say no to that trade just because I think T. Higgins will eventually. I don't think he's going to bounce back this week. He's got a tough matchup against the Ravens, but I do like him going in the season. Like eventually, I think they'll figure it out and be like, "Oh shit!" Like T. Higgins will be putting up numbers left and right. If you could maybe get a better running back, I'd say yeah. Not like I picked up Josh Kelly in my league as some depth. Maybe if you can get like an actual like a better running back, I would say do it. Because
the thing is, it's what like the question is, what if Austin Eckler is out Sunday and Kelly is the one playing? Because that's what makes it intriguing.
It is, but remember, Lou, it's not a 1 week thing. You still got
17
weeks. So you got to like. Do you think T. Higgins is going to be more valuable? 17 weeks from now. Like I could say, yeah. Kelly, I don't know. I don't like.
Exactly.
So that's why I'd say let's hold off.
I want to shout out Hayes in the chat. He says, "Caught your appearance on Cop Pizzle's show. Good job." Or was that Luca? That was me. But as I said, guys, we have to go in between browsers and stuff. So if we don't get to your comments, we'll get to them eventually. But I guess they're looking at the Metellus injury and just maybe it's a hand injury, didn't turn the right way or something like that. But I guess we'll find out more.
Yeah.
So, 2 wide receivers to the left and right each. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Takes a snap, hurts, looks, fires, throws.
Oh,
is this caught? Incomplete.
No, he missed him.
Missed him by a little bit towards the sideline pass intended.
Yeah. That was
Goddard.
Hurts had Goddard open, and he missed him. Hurts knows it too.
Fucking hurts. Come on, man. You're
literally it does hurt.
Team.
Yeah, I was about to say, you acting like an Eagle fan.
No, but like
I'm wrong.
No, I know what he meant.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. DeAndre Swift in the backfield once again in a 1 tight end formation. Hurts looks. He's got some pressure in his face. Goddard with the catch. Harrison Smith will tackle him just around the 15-yard line. So a big 3rd down here. This would be big because this could get some solid field position for the Vikings if they are stopped short enough.
Alex, you mentioned Harrison Smith been with the Viking crew since 2012. So we're going on 11 years of this guy.
Yep.
So been a
Pro Bowler, good safety.
Pro Bowler, All Pro. Had some very solid seasons here.
So a little bit of less of a. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a false start here. This is big here. It's going to go against Lane Johnson. So maybe it was just a false start, or are they cracking down on that new little thing they got?
Let's see what happened if they're going to show a replay. I guess they're not. No, they are.
They will, actually.
Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, he just moved.
Yeah, just moved very slightly.
That was a good job by, I think it was Pace Jr., the linebacker, to call it out. But he also did a little stop and freeze there to
3rd down and 9. Play action. Hurts. Looking. He's got some room to run. He is stopped at the 14-yard line. Good contained by this defense. And now they will get a short field unless it's a booming punt from Aaron Sipos.
Mm-hmm. Watch it here.
By the way, he's technically listed on the practice squad. So the Eagles, if you wanted to go to active roster, they don't have a punter, but it's Aaron Sipos coming for the practice squad.
He does get good protection here, but everything's just covered in the zone, and Vikings close down quick because I think there was Hicks on the stop. Yeah, that was Jordan Hicks on the stop.
Kick is away from Sipos. This is going to be fielded probably around the 45. going there. Brandon Powell past the 50. He's got a little bit of room. Past the 40.
Oh, he
the
fumbled!
Eagles have recovered.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What a turn of events.
Second
That's
time
a
fumble happens. This time the Eagles may take advantage here. That's not a good play.
That's tough.
That's a
That is
momentum
tough.
swinger right there.
You know it's not your night when shit like that happens.
Yeah. Watch Evans pokes it out. Oh, that's a good play by Evans.
Justin Evans with the forced fumble.
That's a very good play. Watch the tackle again. He gets the right arm. He frees it. And then that's perfect. That's exactly what you want out of special teams. The Eagles get the ball back here.
Killer for Minnesota. Real killer.
And they never really had a sustained drive.
No.
Not at all.
If he hangs on to it, it's going to be a very good field position for the Vikings, but obviously not now.
Hurts takes a snap. He's going to give it to Swift, who's got a big hole. And he's got a few yards on the play down to the 33-yard line. Justin Jefferson giving a little bit of a pep talk.
First season in Philly for DeAndre Swift as they made the trade for him, obviously coming over from the Lions.
Right.
Had some good years there.
5:47 left to go. Hurts gives it to Swift. Swift, nice breaking tackles, gets the first down. Ivan Pace and Cam Bynum on the tackle, but not before DeAndre Swift moves the chains. So looking at Swift, his total career, obviously, as John mentioned, was with the Lions a little bit. 3 trips left. Swift gets another carry. He's got a hole to the right side and a first down. Looks like it's going to be this ground and pound mentality for the Eagles.
Yeah, you mentioned
Swift.
What happened?
No, I was saying there's no edge setting there. I apologize.
No, that's fine. You mentioned Swift. He had 542 yards last season, but 5 touchdowns. Also had 389 for receiving, so he can catch the ball out of the backfield too, if need be.
Eagles were 15th in rushing last week. Again, did not get a lot done, but right now it looks like it's going to be a promising night. Hurts, play action, pressure coming. Patrick Jones is going to get home.
Got him.
Former Pittsburgh product combined with DJ Wanham and Daniil Hunter. And that's big for the Vikings defense.
Yeah, good job by Hunter. Watch the pocket collapse here very quickly. Watch, they all pick up a man, but the Hurts tries to step up, but you see it just collapsed too quickly. He didn't have another read after that. He's got to be able to get out of there quicker.
Guys, let's get to 10 likes, please. Thank you very much.
Come on, guys.
What's up to Shane?
Let's go. Let's go.
Second down and 17.
Did Luca become a sponsor?
Fake. Screen to Goddard. And that's a nice tackle right there. Theo Jackson. It's going to bring up a third down.
Are you guys doing this on purpose?
Doing what on purpose?
Not you guys. I'm talking about the Eagles running screen plays to Goddard. All bad plays to Goddard.
Well, you know what? You don't like it? Complain on the internet.
Because I'm facing Sunil this week,
Yeah. Theo Jackson had that last stop. Safety out of Tennessee for the Vikings.
Be big third down and 16 opportunity here. So they are showing blitz. 4-man rush. Hurts. He's got some time. Throws. Intercepted. The aforementioned Theo Jackson.
What a block by Smith.
This is an absolute momentum changer. Talk about 2 momentum changers in a row. Theo Jackson, the aforementioned Tennessee product, with the interception.
Watch the hit that Alex Smith puts up.
He tries to go upstairs to Devontae Smith, but Theo Jackson stays with him. And first turnover of the night for Philly. So both back-to-back turnovers there. We see one of the special teams, the one on the Eagles offense. Still 3-0 here.
So we got 16 votes in the poll so far. 62% Vikings, 38% Eagles. So
all right, if we have 16 votes, we can get more likes. Come on, folks. Yeah. Come on.
Got to get the like a baton. Hit that like a baton.
Can I also want to outline to John about my receiver room.
Does it
My
have
receiver,
anything to do with drinking and driving?
no. I'm just saying my receiver room right now I know I obviously mentioned T. Higgins. It's Amon St. Brown, T. Higgins, Marquise Brown, and Nico Collins.
Yeah, I'd hold on to T. Higgins.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Pace was one of the guys we talked about. I believe he was one of the guys we talked about when we were doing Prospect of the Week a few months back. But he's an interesting product. He's got lots of speed. Just obviously one of the things is, can he take care of blockers? But mostly off the ball linebacker. But we are at 10 likes, so let's push that up to 15, folks. How about Tony? Again, big turnover, key turnover for the Vikings defense.
Anyone that doesn't hit the likey in the book, it's gonna go. You're gonna go in the Book of Wonder.
The Book of Wonder.
Mm-hmm. Name will be written down.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But once again, positivity right there for the Minnesota Vikings. You just hope they don't turn it over again. But technically, that was a special teams turnover.
True. But actually, that was his first interception of his career. Second year man for Mr. Jackson. So congrats on that.
Right. He's playing. There's going to show that linebacker role. Spy.
They're going to show it again here. Watch him go. He's going to drop back in coverage, help out on the double team, and Smith does a little cross route and just.
If he didn't get the pick, it might have been Bynum too, because I think that was ill advised.
Yeah, he just threw it into double coverage, and Hurts not happy with himself. He knows it too. He knows he can make a better throw than that.
Right.
I think they would have a better chance at Brown because he was in single coverage and he was deeper.
Yeah, go to A.J. Brown. Don't go to Devonta Smith. But anyway, first down and 10 for the Vikings with solid field position starting at their own 35. KJ Osborne in motion. And they're going to hand it off to Alexander Madison. He's got about 3 yards. And at the fumble,
oh my God.
Eagles.
No way.
What? Justin Evans with the recovery. He had the hit beforehand. And now, oh my God, it is a recovery. So he gets a fumble forced and a fumble recovered in the same night, in the same quarter.
What a tackle there. I mean, this is crazy. Three drives with a turnover in a row. Watch the hit. And
that's a fumble.
Hey, that ball is out.
Maddox.
Maddox actually forced the fumble there, so a good job by him. And that ball is out right before he hits the ground. And good awareness there by Evans to jump on it before anyone else even realized what happened. That's crazy. Another turnover.
3 turnovers in 1 quarter. Of course, they are attempting to replace Dalvin Cook, who they released this offseason. 11 turnovers in the first quarter, last 2 seasons, most in the NFL. Yeah. So, solid field position, more than solid, really, for the Eagles to start here. They're going to hand it off to Swift. It's going to be a fake. Hurts, and he honestly should have just given it to Swift. Jordan Hicks, the former Eagle, on the tackle.
The RPOs are being read beautifully here by the Vikings. Another option that just they read and watch all the linebackers watching the eyes of Jalen Hurts here. They all expect him to be a runner, and they just play this beautifully. There's nowhere to go.
I think he should have just handed it off.
Yeah.
He had a big hole, too, and that's not even business history. But second down and 10, 2:16 left to go. Takes a snap. Hurts. Looks. Fires. Caught by Brown. Ivan Pace Jr. on the tackle at the 34. It's third down. Shouts to Almighty in the chat.
What's up, man?
Got 2 more likeys to 15. Don't forget to share this out, folks. Do all the good stuff.
Yeah, remember, if you don't like, you go in the Book of Wonder.
Don't forget, don't drink and drive.
Did you become a sponsor for someone?
No, but also Eagles, please target Devontae Smith or Dallas Goedert.
Anyway, 3-by-1 alignment from the top of your screen to the bottom of your screen. Boston Scott in motion. Hurts is going to run it, and he
he
is
got him
absolutely
again.
demolished in the backfield. Jordan Hicks, DJ
Wow.
Wanham.
Jordan
combined
Hicks
for the
made
tackle.
another nice play. That is a couple nice plays for Hicks there. Is another job they read that beautifully, man. A little too predictable.
They're really getting too cute. They're getting too cute here. You got to just run the football, but also
Hicks wasn't even picked up there. Free rusher, and he just makes the play, man. That's a good job on him to break that up.
Yeah, Cam Jorgen's not enough speed to at least chip the outside shoulder.
I don't understand why you're not throwing that.
Jake Elliott, 4th down and 8 from 55. This kick is up. This kick is no good. It's to the right. It looks like Luca's fantasy team relies upon that.
Yeah.
First miss of the year for Elliott. This is what you get, Philadelphia. I apologize to John for interrupting him again, but this is what you get, Philadelphia. When you get too cute on 3rd and 5, this is what happens. And you know what the worst part is? Jake Elliott's on my team facing fucking John.
Ha! And I know because I'm the commissioner, and you miss a field goal, you lose points.
Luca's going in the Book of Wonder.
Fucking Philly. Fucking Philly. Why
is picking Addison a bad pick in fantasy?
Not necessarily. He did have a touchdown last week. You got to see what the rookie can do more. They're in a pass-happy offense. Give it a few weeks and see what happens.
Yeah.
So have McPherson. Okay.
John, never heard of him. McPherson over Elliott. I was screwed by Cincinnati. I really was. What was it last week?
You had Burrow and
Burrow, Chase, and Mixon.
I had Jamar Chase. Not the best.
And I got a 0 at quarterback in 2 of 6 leagues because somebody had to get hurt on Monday. Which obviously we're not going to talk too much about that. We'll leave that for another day. Maybe next Monday, because next Monday's show, if you guys lose to the Cowboys in the fashion that most think you are, I know Luca's going to be ranting. And I know Luca's talking about Jets in fairy tale land.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to rant because, again, this is Eagles-Vikings. I'll keep it 100. What I heard yesterday on this specific podcast about Zach Wilson was a combination of homerism and straight stupidity.
What did they say?
These, first of all, 2 of them are known guys among the fan. They're not even fans, I would call it. They're a little more than fans. But they were saying it was all about the quarterback position, right? And one guy was saying, Zach Wilson could be just like, the Rex Grossmans, the Joe Flacco's from 2012, the Trent Dilfers, all these quarterbacks, John, that were game managers and went to the playoffs with a great defense and a good run.
Sure.
That's not a serious take. You know what also is not a serious take? This person said, they were talking about the quarterback position. There's nothing there. I'll let Alex hold this play. I apologize again.
Justin Jefferson in motion with a 2 tight end set. Alexander Madison in the backfield. He tripped. He tripped. Jordan Davis gets credit for the sack.
A little miscommunication there, I think, but I think he almost fumbled that.
It is sloppy. Not the night.
No, it's a little sloppy on both ends, I'll admit.
It's not the night for any of these teams.
No. 2nd and 15 now.
Cousins, will they call a play? They don't have to.
Doesn't look like they are.
Hawkinson in motion again, just trying to get them to jump for an extra 5. And they do.
They did.
They do get a jump. Free play is called. Cousins downfield. Justin Jefferson.
Oh, it looks like Fletcher Cox is the one that jumped offside there on that.
You got to know better than that, man. I mean, he's been in this league since 2012. You got to know better than that.
Yeah, that was a boneheaded move. One of the leaders and one of the been better players of the past decade for them, but Sirianni not happy. A couple of boneheaded plays by some of these on both sides so far. So
Clay Martin will obviously announce the offside
Mhm.
penalty, which I don't know if it's going to lead us right to the second quarter, but yep, it will lead us right to the second quarter. So, Luca,
Mhm.
before Luca keeps going on, I do want to address a couple comments and
That's it.
also a few things as well. This game is on Prime Almighty. So, if you have Amazon Prime or any of those other things, Darren Waller, he is expected to play this week. Tell me how I got Hill and Waddle. Well, that's actually a pretty good duo. I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than pretty good. But Disgruntled is right. This game is fucking brutal, man. I mean,
A lot of
the
turnovers
mistakes.
already.
You bringing a swamp donkey on with you next week? Again, I will not know what even like.
There's
a
no.
swamp-
First of all, let me be clear. There's no such thing as an animal that's a swamp donkey. That's a name for a human being.
Okay.
Where did it originate from? I'm very curious.
We were talking about animals in the chat. What was it last night? Was it last night? I think it was last night.
Two nights ago.
2 nights ago. I apologize. We were doing game season. All was obviously for the doubleheader, and we were just we talked three main things we were talking about: food, random Yankees, and animals. And at the end, we were talking about animals. And what this guy Brett, who lives in Alaska, he's actually from New Mexico, and he brought up swamp donkeys. And then there was this other guy who brought up that he owns a gorilla. And then there was
Whoa.
this other,
What?
and then there was this other guy who said his neighbor in I don't know what country he lives in owns a puma.
And my cousin owns a lion, so that's all fair game. But Barbara says Al Michael said the game is fixed. The game is just turnover prone. But before we get back to the game and Luca's analysis on the quarterback position, we are sponsored by SeatGeek. So if you're not going to use it, send this to a friend, a family member, your swamp donkey. Yes, we are sponsored by SeatGeek. So if you're looking for MetLife parking passes of any kind, concert tickets, or game tickets, you get $20 off your entire ticket order with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. But
Mhm.
you were saying about the QB position before we get back to it?
Right. And it's like the one guy who I highly respect, I've actually met the person. I don't want to say his name in vain, but this person was like, because we were talking about backup quarterback position, and he's like, Tim Boyle, this coaching staff really likes him. Well, I got news for you. Adam Gase's staff really liked Frank Gore, and he was 30 fucking 8 years old. How did that work out?
Not good.
And then
No,
another
it's
person,
12.
and then the other again, there was three co-hosts who I completely disagreed with all the way. And there was one of the co-hosts who I obviously know personally, and I met him multiple times and all that. And the third co-host says, it can only go up from here for Zach Wilson.
No. Well, that's not saying much. You can be utter garbage, and you can make it look pretty and
Curtis
pizzazz
Martin,
it
by
up.
the way, is in the building.
You know,
Martin.
pizzazz it
game.
up and do what you want to it, but it's still garbage.
Hot garbage.
And then one of the other Alex has got to talk.
TJ Hawkinson in motion. Cousins takes the snap, looks, fires, caught. This is to the 47-yard line. Jordan Addison, the rookie out of USC, with the catch.
First catch of the night for Addison. But we're going back to that Rodgers thing. My gripe with the NFL is the fact that they still use the turf fields. And I've read the reports, like, clearly, it does, affect players more. You've seen
I have.
games in the past.
I'm sorry to interrupt, John, but Oli Udo is now in, the former fourth round pick, 2019 draft for the Vikings. He is in at left tackle, so it looks like there's a snap count for Christian Darrisaw. Cousins looks, fires. Osborne with a catch to the 43 and a first down.
Good catch there. But as I was just saying really quickly, the turf really does seem to affect players more. We've seen in games past multiple guys get hurt, especially at MetLife. So again, I'm just saying we should eliminate turf and just go all grass at this point.
Right. So first down and 10. Addison is an inline blocker, and looks like Jalen Carter just ate up Alexander Madison.
Rookie out of Georgia, 10th overall pick in this year's draft. Fell. Many guys thought he was going to be a top 3 pick. We all did too, but had a sack last week in his debut. So good to see him make his stuff there.
Yes, indeed. So it'll be
Austin Schlottman with the missed block.
Schlowen replacing Garrett Bradbury in its center. A couple of O-line replacements, as we have aforementioned. 2nd down and 13 from the 45. Cousins looks, fires, has Hawkinson. Zach Cunningham with a tackle. And I'll bring up a 3rd down and long.
That helps because I'm facing Alex with TJ Hawkinson.
Mm.
Well, I'm glad he got like 2 yards there.
Yeah, remember, guys, Hawkinson did sign the
Actually against John.
oh, damn it. Remember, he did sign the contract extension, 4 years, $66 million for him now.
Third down and 9. Heavy pressure showing for the Philly defense. Hawkinson in motion. Cousins takes a snap. Cousins looks. Hawkinson over the middle, 1st down and more to the 27-yard line. Justin Evans in coverage.
This has been a good drive. You see a few of the quick throws. He's getting the hot routes. But watch Hawkinson here. Like I just said, the recently extended man. And he just makes a nice move here to free himself up on, I think there was Evans in coverage. And very good for yards after the catch, as he was back in Detroit, too.
So 1st down and 10. Cousins, 59 yards, 6 for 8 thus far. Madison will get the toss to the left. Maddox in pursuit. He'll make the tackle. About 5-yard gain. Yeah. What the hell are you doing? Really?
He's got the black cat. Oh.
Maybe it's bad luck.
He just, like he threw him.
Nah, he jumped out of my hand.
Yeah, okay. Alexander Madison, former 2019 draft pick out of Boise State.
Obviously, with Dalvin Cook, the New York Jet, Alexander Madison won the job as the
so that's big right now. Avonte Maddox on the sideline. He looks hurt. 2nd down and 5. Madison, play action. Jefferson, he's open. He's got the 1st down. Goodrich in pursuit. And that's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Goodrich, former product out of Clemson.
More Goodrich.
Good play call to free up Jefferson here. Watch, he lined up on the left, but he's going to, everyone's going to block to the left, and everyone thinks it's going that way. Nope, Jefferson's the only guy running to the right, and that's an easy 1st down. Good play call there.
It's like they just stacked the middle of the box. Like, not even just like they just stacked the middle of the field. And you know what? We're not going to have Hawkinson beat us through the middle. Obviously, it's towards the right to the end zone, but good play call, as John said.
1st and goal. Addison in motion. Fake. He's looking for his man. He's got Hawkinson.
And he got it.
End zone touchdown.
Fantasy
Minnesota.
Damn, that goes against me. All right, whatever.
Trying to look and see who missed that tackle right there, but that was key. Minnesota gets into the end zone after all the struggles with the turnovers.
Yeah, kind of a similar play call here. Another play action here. Watch, they don't really set the edge well here because everyone bites on this run. And, some of the Eagles players really bit bad. But a good job of Hawkinson here. Nice catch, nice break in the tackle. And, like I said, everyone goes to the right, but he goes to the left there. And beautifully done. And the Vikings now have a lead. Oh, did he miss?
No,
he made it. I was about to say, I thought that was wide right.
Mario Goodrich was the one who missed the tackle. So it is 7-3. Philly is down. And this is kind of the opposite of what happened last week, but it's still in a similar sense. The Eagles gave so many opportunities to the New England Patriots. And now this week, the Minnesota Vikings are giving the Eagles opportunities, but the Vikings are the ones who decide to put up the score.
But now that we're in commercial, I will answer a question because we have some Mets questions. Disgruntled asks, how are you feeling about the Mets' new hire? I love it. That's my initial reaction. I know I'm not going to talk baseball too much, but the guy that comes over from a good organization, had limited resources, developed pitching well, developed prospects well, made some good moves. I got trust in this guy over this clown Epler.
He's a clown.
Mm-hmm.
But some stat totals on the night. Obviously, you guys will catch it on your screen, but Kirk Cousins, 8 for 10, 71 yards. I might have Cousins starting in one of my leagues, honestly. Jalen Hurts, 7-9, 72 yards and an interception. But again, I just feel like Philly should be rushing the ball. a little bit more.
Disagree.
You're only saying that because Devonta Smith is on your
No.
fantasy.
I'm like you. No. Like you're not
That's what I was
even.
thinking.
You're not even right. You're not even right. And I'll tell you why you're not right. You saw the plays in the red zone they were running. They were running the football instead of.
I'm talking about
passing.
like DeAndre Swift running. I'm not talking about Jalen Hurts keeping the football.
I know, but I'm just saying like they could also pass the football a little bit more. It's like they kind of went into safe mode.
But the problem is, Luca, is that they're getting pressure early. They're getting pressure early, and the run in this case is going to set up the pass.
Well, you got Dallas Goedert, and that's not even fantasy purposes. That's like you have a safety blanket. You could use guys over the middle. Get creative.
Got Justin Jefferson in one league, so that's all nice and good.
I'm looking at the league now with Luca. Luca's got Hawkinson with 12 points and Elliott with 2. So I'm like, damn it. All right.
Let's see. In this league, who do I got? I don't got anybody playing tonight.
Wait.
I got one more league to check on.
Jacob asks, he's
And
not
AJ
GM.
Brown.
No, he's president of baseball operations, which is higher than a general manager.
Just to
So
oversee everything.
he's going to oversee everything. He's going to be pretty much the guy making calls.
Right. So they're looking at key players: DJ Wadham, Jordan Hicks, who have made multiple plays.
Yeah, we mentioned Hicks a few times. I think it has had a very good game so far. But also we had Jackson there on the interception.
So kick is going to be away from Mr. Greg Joseph, and Boston Scott will leave it in the end zone. 10:39 left to play. Yeah, that's pretty much. Also, I have the Eagles defense. I just realized I have the Eagles defense tonight. So can this be like a 13-10 victory for whoever? Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
I forgot Kirk Herbstreit does the Thursday Night Football with
Al Michaels.
Yeah.
Al Michaels now.
I mean, let's see. They got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, and then probably the other crew is going to be Steve.
That's so weird to
Ridley,
me.
Ryan
It's
Grease.
Chris Fowler, actually. Chris Fowler.
They're doing. I thought it would be the other crew, but all right. Anyway, hand off to Swift, who's got a whole first down almost. It's 2 yards shy. See, this is what I was talking about.
Alex mentioned it earlier, trying to get it to more.
Apparently, I'm wrong.
Uh-oh. We might have a fight, guys. On the broadcast, don't worry. I'll ref and call this game if I have to.
JD says bye Buck. And
this is me shoveling the garbage into the pail.
2nd down and 3. Swift takes a carry. He's got a first down. He's really looking good tonight. Harrison Phillips on the tackle.
Yeah, good job for Swift.
Goddard needs to get those receptions up, buddy.
6 carry, 34 yards now for DeAndre Swift.
John, let me ask this. This was posed on Twitter. Non-football question, real quick.
Okay.
Would you hire Craig Counsell as manager?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I also must add that Hawkinson is on my fantasy team for another league. So
he's done a very good job in Milwaukee. They didn't have such cheap ownership. It'd be a different story, but nevertheless.
From the 35, Hurts looks. He's got his man Swift out of the backfield, but he's clotheslined right there. Josh Metellus, and even better, Brian Asamoah, the second-year man at Oklahoma, on the tackle.
Yeah. It's their nickel corner, Josh Metellus. Barbara says Al Michaels is ready for bed.
He's been ready for bed for a while.
Yeah.
Night-night. Second down and 9. Swift to the left. He's going to take the carry, and nice run there. He's got about 3 yards before the first down marker. Mm-hmm. So, again, I think that's just the game plan that Philly has to embrace.
Yeah.
Running into Swift, they have no answer.
That was some good run blocking there from the left tackle Maliata, who's a freak size-wise, but another handoff to Swift.
Carry, first down.
Sorry,
holes opening up left and right. And that's one thing you got to admire. They're just moving guys up the middle. So even with the trip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was an incidental trip. That was, I think that was Phillips who was lying down there.
Phillips. Hurts, 7:59 left to go.
13 carries for Philly, 53 yards on the ground. So
Swift again. And he's got about maybe 3 yards. Patrick Jones and Harrison Phillips on the tackle.
yeah, they're starting to realize now. Alex might have been onto something. I got to score that one for him.
Yeah.
I was coming off the field.
But I was wrong.
He's going to be all night now.
Boston Scott now in the game. 7:30, less than left to go. Playing much of a zone. Anyway, handoff for Scott. He's got a first down.
Good effort for Scott. 7 plays on this drive, 6 rushing attempts, and even the pass thrown was towards Swift.
Are they going to rule him short?
He is short, in my opinion.
Well, you're saying that.
But still, they're just eviscerating this run game. Not the run game, the linebacking core.
I can mark him short, 3rd in inches.
Vikings coming off last week, we're 8th against the run. It doesn't look like that today. Anyway, handoff for Scott. He's got the first down to the one.
Nice spin move there. Almost broke free, but enough for the first.
So, just keep bowling in the running game right here.
Yeah. Barbara, let's not say that right now. Let's not say.
I would not.
Yeah, come on.
Say that.
No,
I wouldn't say. I even if Daniel Jones had a good first game, and which there's I'm going to dissect that at another point, but no, Jalen Hurts is better. Takes the snap from Kelsey, handoff. Hurts keeps the football. He's got a little bit of a lane. He's got about 7 yards. See what happens after you establish the run. Now they got to respect it, and that's what sets up Hurts on this RPO. Watch the this is a much better job here. The read option. Mm-hmm. There's nice blocking out there by Jack Stoll. Mm-hmm. And no one set the edge on him. That was some poor angles there from the Vikings. Time of possession. It's going to be interesting to look at. Late substitution here for Brian Asamoah. He comes on the field late. Anyway, first down. Jordan Hicks on the tackle, but nonetheless, another first down. Another one for Boston Scott. I agree, JD. I agree. Malcontent. Good one. He's a clown. Yeah. But, yeah, just another good hole. Jack Stoll with a nice block. 9 carries, 46 yards, 5.1 yards per carry thus far. Hurts. I mean, when is the point you got to stack the box? Like, you can't, but you have to at this point.
There's 7 right now.
Yeah, they're coming up. Yeah, they're coming up. They realized. Yeah, they're going to fake Hurts. Oh, beautiful. He looks he's got to throw it away. Beautifully done there. There's a good adjustment. Nice adjustment there by the Vikings defense led by Brian Flores.
What's even better was they were adjusting as the play clock was winding down 3 to 2 to 1, and Hurts was panicking. Right. So you could call that a panic play right there. Yeah, that was much more like it.
Right now, the Eagles lead time of possession at 18:07. 6 minutes for the Vikings. They're just running down the. So it looks like Malata almost moved early. Anyway, they'll give it. Hurts. A.J. Brown over the middle. Wide open. First down. Yeah. This one to the 17-yard line. Yeah, I think the Vikings are doing a little bit of guessing here on defense now.
They blitz 6. They drop 5.
Yeah, that was it's a tough task for the Vikings secondary now. With I think that was Booth Jr. on the coverage against Brown. That was just a easy first down for the soft zone. Lots of linebackers to the line of scrimmage with DeAndre Swift in. See if you get a little bit more of a quick game going. Hurts takes a snap, gives it to Swift. Swift has a hole. He's got about 7 here. Yeah, good job by Dickerson there, leading the push. You know, Philly, they still have a very good offensive line, one of the best in the league last year. A lot of continuity, and yes, good continuity. So, not the bad kind. Right. But again, that goes from sustained drafts. Lots of good draft picks over the years. Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens, the newest additions. Anyway, DeAndre Swift, first down. Good move.
Not great edge setting as they are deeper and deeper towards the goal line.
Yeah, Hicks had the tackle there as 1st and goal now for them.
I mean, you gotta identify this problem here.
Yeah, but that's just this is why they got him. They want to use all these backs like Swift, Scott, Gainwell when he comes back. They want to attack with the rush. That's what they want to do.
Swift on a carry, very
get
close
it?
to the end zone. He didn't get it.
Short.
About a yard short.
Mm-hmm. Again, good push up from these guys. Jurgens in there too. Kelsey, the veteran center. We didn't talk about him yet, but he's been here for years now. Could be a quarterback sneak. They might try and jump over the middle.
Could be a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
and I think he may have got it.
Touchdown. He's in there. Yep.
And signal, and looks like Clay Martin's gonna have a conference here.
Oh, come on, that's
timeout.
Oh, they called a timeout. Oh,
you gotta be pissed off if you're the Eagles there. Gotta be pissed off right there.
I mean, smart play by the Vikings there. Smart play, but I don't know. It was such a late call.
Usually they do lean towards calling the timeout, but we're almost at halftime, folks. So it's gone by, but that's what happens when you run the football.
Yeah, no, literally.
John, you know my dumbass sat Brandon Ayuk last week.
How did you manage that?
Because I don't remember who I started in front of him. It was actually in one of my ESPN leagues. I don't remember who I started in front of him. It might have been Christian Kirk or Deontay Johnson.
Anyway, 2nd down and goal, very much in a formation. Remember, they did this a lot last year and had success. Hurts into the end zone for a touchdown. Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
And you now know that obviously, NFL teams were looking at this. It was the what do they call it? The push.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to make that illegal.
But
I disagree. I think that's part of football.
Right. So Jake Elliott will line up for the extra point.
All right, Elliott, give me another point.
Yeah, this is going to be an easy chip shot. So extra point.
Or it could be blocked. Taken back for 2 points. Could always happen. And then that would be a tie game.
No.
Jake Elliott. Lovato with the snap. Sipos with the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. So it is 10-7. Eagles in the lead on this very sloppy, I would say, but ground and pound type game we got here.
Yeah. Good push again. They pushed them in, and sometimes that's all you got to do. Just run it down their throat. 10-7, as we'll be back after the commercial. Jacob asking me, did you go to Japan with cash to scout Yamamoto? I've been looking at this guy for a while. I want the Mets to get him. Screw it. Pause off, Yankees. Pause off.
We need a third starter.
I need a number 2. So you got your third starter. You got Cortez. You got Rodon.
No. Don't
No. Yamamoto's mine, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually take one of your old Yankees. I'll take Jordan Montgomery.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that's fine.
Clown.
I also I was gonna say what I heard on that stream last night. The person said in regards to Tim Boyle being on the roster in the backup quarterback position, it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's great. Yeah, we could have signed maybe Teddy Bridgewater, somebody that's competent or can play football.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, no, could have maybe done that, but yeah, let's have Aaron Rodgers get hurt in 4 plays, and now we got to start number 2 pick Zach Wilson. The worst guy in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's
the hand motion, John. That's what you're missing.
What happened?
So you're missing a hand motion.
No, I'm not. I missed the throw. This is how he throws it. This is what he does. Yeah, call me later.
Like people are saying on Twitter, and I agree with this, but they don't realize how significant his improvement would have to be. Oh, you know what? He has to be a game manager. Cool. I agree with you, but unfortunately, that's a big step up for him because the bar is so fucking low.
Remember, as I said to Luca, I think it was last night, maybe the night beforehand. I relate to all those times in the offseason before y'all got Rodgers. And, John was talking about the Ryan Tannehill, Marcus Mariota experience. It might have to be that.
I do not want Tannehill.
Imagine you guys trade for him at the deadline. That'd be so funny.
No. First of all, you don't trade for a quarterback at the deadline. If you have to trade for a quarterback at the deadline, your season's fucked.
I mean, the 49ers did it.
Just hoping the Jets don't be stubborn, but we'll see.
Anyway, Jake Elliott's going to kick off here for the Eagles with 2:44 left to go. Kick is away, and they will leave it back in the end zone. To bring out this Vikings offense. Came out last time with a touchdown. They're looking at the rookie Jalen Carter. And again, a master of that defensive line that they've been going through. Brandon Graham, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis being one of those guys as well. So
Sweat,
a lot of people,
Cox.
Yep. A lot of people stayed away from this guy with the whole controversy surrounding, but the Eagles took that chance. And right now,
Barnett as well.
Madison in the backfield with KJ Osborne in motion. Fake play action. Cousins looks, fires, got his man. Josh Oliver, first down, former Raven and Jaguar, moving the chains.
Good, another play design there. A lot of motion right before the pre-snap as Cousins trying to go a little quickly, trying to get some more clock off as about 25 seconds left to the 2-minute warning.
They have to get a playoff legally. Hands it to Madison. Madison trying to push, and they get about 3-4 on the play.
Just not a lot of holes tonight for the running game.
Yeah. She has 2 giant goofballs in the chat. My only one with a Viking helmet on.
Looks like this is going to be... Are they going to get... No, they're going to let the...
clock wind down to the 2-minute warning.
Yep.
So,
all right, another commercial.
I love those commercials, folks.
Yeah, as we have our own sponsor down in the bottom of me. What is he saying all night? Let's hear it again.
Oh.
Come on.
Guys, just going to let you know right now, don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Why are you... Okay, we got to hear at halftime why you keep...
Yeah, number one, we need to hear that. Number two, I set you up perfectly there, and you just, tased off into space.
It's because I was about to say something else because we were just talking about the QB sneak stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
So somebody said on Twitter regarding the QB sneak stuff, because Al Michaels was complaining about the Eagles quarterback sneak play. Somebody says, I personally believe it should be removed because there's no defending it.
Okay, so
yes, there is. You know how you win that battle? You literally win the battle against the offensive line or have someone jump over the top.
Aaron Rodgers had his surgery yesterday.
All right. Hope he's well in all seriousness.
Disgruntled says, what is that a reference to? I haven't had a drink in 7 years.
I don't know why he's saying it. That's a good question.
Semien is a good fit. Didn't he play under Hackett?
Semien?
No, I don't think so. He did. He was in a Jets uniform, though. And I know Luca
for how many plays until he got fucking killed by Myles Garrett?
Yeah. What a shock. We didn't have an offensive line then either. What a shock.
You don't have an offensive line now.
What was I going to say? Damn.
The Luke Falk experience, guys.
Oh, that was right. That was that game. Yeah, that was so great.
That's my biggest worry, honestly. That team...
Odell's return to MetLife, correct?
Yeah. He beat Marcus May for a touchdown. I watched that game. I was like, oh, this game is going to put me to sleep. But the thing is, just don't have the Jets mail in the season because of Zach Wilson being stubborn, or wanting to be stubborn with Zach Wilson, should I say. And the question is, which some people will or will not answer, will Nathaniel Hackett elevate Zach Wilson?
No. Not at all. Hackett was specifically brought for Aaron Rodgers and his skill set.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know who's going to be the worst problem between the two, but based on what we saw Monday night, they were very conservative with Wilson. Very.
Exactly.
A lot of
there's
stats of two running backs.
there's the best buddy of John and Luca and Ryan
No.
Fitzpatrick.
He fuck himself.
No.
Cousins takes a snap, looks, fires, caught by Hawkinson.
It's like
Very
he's gonna
close to
be
the first down
short,
marker. Terrell Edmonds on the tackle.
short of the first down.
Shared it with Zach Cunningham.
All right, Cousins, keep giving the ball to TJ Hawkinson. He's been very reliable today.
Can we not, please? Can we just hold off already? Thank you.
3rd down and 1, less than 140 left to play here in the second quarter. Cousins calling out signals. Clock winding down from 10 to 9 to 8
Motioning
to 7. They might call a timeout. Maybe not. Cousins takes a snap, looks. Jefferson caught, first down at the 50.
Yeah. Another one-on-one matchup between him and Slay there. That time Jefferson getting enough for the first. His Cousins trying to hurry it up.
2 timeouts left for Minnesota, as they did call one on that drive where the Eagles scored the touchdown. Shouts to Armand in the chat.
What's up, man?
1st down and 10. Cousins. Pressure. Incomplete. Just off the hands of Alexander Madison.
Yeah.
I just like to tell you all, Armand is truly a free agent because the Jets Turbulence podcast is coming to an end.
Are they for real, or are they just
Yeah,
like saying,
that's for real. I spoke to Dan the other day. I said, damn, you guys are mad funny. Dan's still on Twitter, so I'm going to still talk to him. But
oh, tell him to come on our show at least. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks, man.
Well, Joe was probably the main guy who pulled the plug on that after the injury.
Yeah.
Armand says he spoke to Joe. I have not since the podcast ended.
Damn.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get a timeout here from Minnesota.
Well, we're not ending anytime soon, guys, so don't
Yeah.
worry about us.
Just that little rant he had. Fuck you guys.
Yep,
Fuck
he
the
did.
podcast.
He deleted the Twitter. That's right, Armand.
Well, at least they got Gary V and Trey Wingo on.
And Kellen Clemens.
That's
Kellen
right.
Clemens.
Yeah, they
There's-
were
they-
able to
they-
pull up in those interviews, yeah.
They had plenty of guests. Thank you, Dan, for that one. Plenty
Right.
of guests. And then obviously this is more R-rated. They run on the
And they
porn side.
deleted all their videos have been taken down, unfortunately, in their lives. So they did manage to start a little controversy, which I won't get into because we had Jake on our show once, and then obviously we love the guys at Jets Turbulence. But yeah, no, credit to them when it was mixed with other folks, let's say,
Who do specific activities.
who do specific activities. And then, of course, you do have the Kellen Clemens and all these other guys. We're not Sunday morning. We're streaming Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Not Sunday
Remember,
afternoon.
we got the Sunday morning show last week was pretty good. So
Betting advice, all that stuff. All that
What
other
was I
good
going to
stuff.
say?
Which we'll be doing picks. Not today. We will be doing them Sunday morning.
I was going to say, me and Alex, we were obviously, doing a little discourse before we got on here. And I'm like, Alex, we should stream that Jets-Cowboys game. And he's like, I would do that if the Giants were playing at 425. I'm like, but your team got blown out at your own stadium.
You have literally no right to talk. Zach Wilson's your quarterback.
I know.
Yeah. So if the Giants were playing at 1, I'd say, okay, we'll stream the
Armin with
425.
an interesting fact in the chat.
oh my god.
I'll be watching the game. We won't be streaming it though. I'll be watching the game just because I like football. But
Patriots
all right,
Dolphins
let's before we get back to the game here. Honest question. When was the last time anyone sat down and watched a baseball game? Luca, I know your answer already.
Yeah, don't ask me.
I actually did watch a little today, but that was only because I saw Kodai Senga pitching. I'm like, oh shoot, all right, I like him. So,
hey, we'll be streaming the week 3 and 4 games. I must say against the Seahawks and the Cowboys.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and then they're watch. They'll miraculously win. He's gonna be like, oh, we got to stream every game now.
No, I will not say.
And then they're gonna go back to the losing.
I'm not that delusional. Anyway, 4-man rush. Cousins looks open, man. Osborne down the sideline, first down.
Wide open
Wide
there.
open.
He had some yards and then some. Watch it here. He's on the right side. And no one was even like, 10
Remotely
feet near him.
Looks like there was a little bit of a rub/pick play to the right, but even then, Goodrich has to come over and cover his zone.
Yeah. I don't know. That was too soft. You guys got to play a little more aggressive.
Not a great game for Goodrich as he is playing a little bit more with the opportunity of James Bradbury currently hurt. 110 yards thus far for Kirk Cousins at the 31-yard line. Cousins drops back. He's got a little pressure. He's going to go up, and it's way incomplete.
And that was intended for the rookie Addison.
Josh Joby in coverage.
Yeah.
I almost went to today's game because Ronnie's been called up.
I got to say, Mauricio's done pretty good. Oh, who would have thought?
I heard somebody say on Twitter, Mauricio won't survive in this league. He doesn't have pop.
Did they not see the moonshot he had the other night?
No,
he hit it 440 feet.
I like to say, John, that the guy's a complete idiot, doesn't know anything about sports. So
okay.
Cousins looks, fires. Caught. What a play by Jefferson. Oh, that's tough.
Man. I think he's out at the 1. That is
going to be that might be a touchback.
Did he?
Because he could have fumbled.
I thought he was out at the 1, but we'll get another look here. They look to be saying he's out at the 1, but they might be talking this over and reviewing it. This is a close call, but acrobatic catch here by Jefferson. Let's see what they rule. Oh, let's see the replay. Here he is. He has it. He fumbled, but was he out first? I don't know.
I don't think he was.
I don't know. Let's see. Oh
no, that's a fumble. That might be a touchback.
That's going to be a touchback. Yep. I know.
That's tough.
Yeah. That'd be the right call. It should be a touchback.
Yeah, it's a touchback, man.
Yeah. He was he didn't have control there, and
yeah, I don't see how this is not a touchback, but
you see he hit his chest, and then as he was getting tackled, he just couldn't regain it. So
yeah, that's
I thought his left leg might have stepped out, but now
that's 3 turnovers for Minnesota tonight. And Justin Jefferson kind of knows he screwed up.
Tough one for Jefferson there. Of course they're going to a commercial. We need a commercial.
Somebody's got to make money somehow.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we need to make. Well, I'm not. We don't need to make money, but no.
Hey, I'll take money.
Yeah, I mean, anyone would take money, John.
Sure. I got a quarter right here. But yeah, Luca, I don't know who made those Mauricio comments. I'm just gonna say they don't watch baseball.
Yeah, the guy's known for being a negative Nancy and blocking people.
A negative Nancy and blocking people.
You're gonna put that in private chat? You're gonna say it out loud? Because I don't know who you're talking about.
I'll probably put it in private chat, but it's people. Not a lot of people like him, and I understand why.
I might have an idea.
Let's see what this comes out to. I mean, let's see who received at the beginning. I think it was the Eagles.
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, not that the Vikings wouldn't lose anything, but even then, I mean, this would be.
Somebody caught EDP trying to get a cupcake at Walmart.
Oh God!
Not that whole scandal.
God, didn't he have multiple now?
Yeah. No, he was on his second one like a week ago. But I have to give credit to Copizzle. I mean, not that he was the guy who caught him, but he did call him what he was maybe about 2-3 years ago beforehand. Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a surprise to me. I don't know if you guys know, Chaim Bloom got fired.
Yeah, that was a big one, actually. I don't know why, though. I thought, Boston had a solid year. Right. They might not make the playoffs, but they got some young talent building there. and I don't know.
Do you guys think that this is a dumb rule, by the way? So
Well,
I
what should
guess
it be if they do fumble? What would
touchback.
the
That's the official rule.
Okay, so they did. All right. But
That's
what
tough,
would
man.
you do in that scenario? Let's say if a guy fumbles, how would you change it?
I would put him at the 2-yard line.
Say the 2-yard line.
Okay, I could see that.
Justin Jefferson taking the credit. Nice play there by Terrell Edmonds, just wrestling him down. But I can't imagine the Eagles have anything to do on this drive. Probably just kneel it out. Unless Sirianni does want to be aggressive.
He might. 34 seconds left on the clock. It is possible. Maybe
Eagles
they
have 3
try.
timeouts.
Yeah, they're gonna
So
start
they might
out.
run a few plays, starting at the 20-yard line. Goddard in motion. Boston Scott in the backfield. And they will run it with Scott. Scott's got a lane. He's got about 7.
Yeah.
Can't imagine they do much.
See if they use a timeout or.
No, I can't imagine. Oh, timeout for the Eagles.
Yep, first timeout used.
I would put the offense at the 10 if the fumble goes into the end zone. Okay. Referring to the touchback rule. I could see Stearns hiring Bloom to be a part of his staff.
I'd have to look into that. Maybe as an advisor role? That wouldn't be it.
Alex, they do have 3-2. What do you mean? What, the Vikings?
He meant timeouts. He meant timeouts.
Oh, yeah. Now, well, I mean, they just wasted one, so.
The body and the blood.
28 votes so far on the poll, mostly leaning Vikings, but.
Oh, it's another rush.
Another run for Boston Scott into the open field, first down. And they could seriously get into field goal range here. They've had this very good rushing game.
Somebody's ad is open.
The body and the blood. The body
What?
and the blood. The body and the blood.
It's not mine.
What did he say? I don't know what he's saying.
There was an ad open. It wasn't mine. I'm gonna assume it was Luca's.
Could be Luca's or it could be the screen, but I'm pretty sure like my ESPN tab is muted always.
Yeah,
Armin says Armin says he doubts Buck is back next year.
No, I don't.
Damn, some KFC is actually sounding pretty good right now.
Ooh. I think that was definitely Luca's Exorcist ad. By the way, I do want to see how
Actually,
they
it wasn't mine. It was not mine. All my tabs were muted.
He says that now.
It wasn't mine. I'm telling you. I didn't even. The only other ad I had, or not the ad. The only other thing I had open was the Pro Football Focus, and they don't have those ads.
First down and 10. Hurts looks not much pressure at all. He's gonna escape the pocket. Patrick Jones in pursuit and he'll go out of bounds wisely. Good coverage downfield. KFC has spicy wings. I haven't had Popeyes in a while.
Ooh. Maybe we'll talk about this during halftime. Jacob, maybe it was your ad. You ever think of that? Play it around. So they might try and get Elliott into field goal range, but you see on the graphic there, 125 rushing yards to the Eagles, only 9 for the Vikings. So
time possession in much favor of the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
At least by almost 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Hurts takes a snap. He's going to look. He's got DeAndre Swift, and he goes out of bounds. Avoids being thrown out of bounds.
Hey, John, did the Justin Jefferson touchback remind you of Austin Seferian-Jenkins?
No, because that was actually BS as to what happened.
Yeah. I was in shock when they overturned the call.
Yeah,
I remember that.
That was BS.
Was it a bunch of clownery?
Yeah, it was clownery, all right.
I'll read Armin's comment in just a second. 3rd down and 6, 7 seconds left. Hurts takes a snap. It looks like this probably will be the final play unless they
Call
can get the
timeout.
field goal unit out or call an extra timeout. Eagles do
Yeah.
have some left to go.
Yeah, they called timeout. Looks like it looks like the field goal unit is coming on. Hurts coming off. Let's see if they got Elliott enough in range. I don't know. I didn't know where how many yards it's going to be. I got to see for a sec. Ugh.
Tuesday was my 17th month weight loss anniversary. I gained 1 fucking pound. I blame the motherfucking Jets.
The Jets will do that to you, Armin.
Maybe Armin is just cursed, just like his teams.
61-yard field goal for Elliott. He has made this from this range before. 1 for 2 on the night. Missed a 55-yarder earlier.
I wonder if the Vikings call a timeout just to freeze them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Jake Elliott can do it.
And looks like they will call a timeout.
Yeah, smart timeout here for the Vikings. Okay.
John is not smart.
No, I'm very smart.
We appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff.
As Jacob says, he hacked our stream. Just call me your producer.
Producer Jacob. Well, I mean, he has been sending us clips, so and I appreciate that.
Yeah, but he just admitted he's the hacker.
Yeah.
There's Justin. Here it is. 61-yard attempt.
61 yards for Jake Elliott. The snap. Little high. Kick.
Oh, he got it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
61 yards for
Damn it,
Jake Elliott. He's done this before.
God, you got to be kidding me, man.
We're going to halftime.
I got to see how that scored in our league.
Now John's going to rig the scoring just because of it. The only team that is not cursed is the Penguins, and the only thing that bring me joy in championships. I'm taking a road trip in November to Berg.
What? You're a Pens fan? God, Armin. I liked everything about you except that.
But before I get something real quick, I do want to showcase the ad. We are now sponsored by SeatGeek. Yes, we've done this multiple times, but anyway, get $20 off your online ticket order with the promo code Big Blue in the Bronx. Share this out. If you're going to a Mets game, if you're going to a Yankees game, whatever game, concert tickets, parking passes, guess what? That is a code you could use for you and your family or whatever. But I will be right back in about 2 to 5 minutes. I'll let you guys hold it down for.
All right. Now, Luca, I have a question to ask.
Oh, Armin has something for you, John. I like everything about you except you're a Rangers fan.
Well, good luck to this season. Hockey season's almost here. By the way. So I can't wait for that. But now, Luca, what prompted you to be the sponsor of what you've been saying tonight?
I don't know. When I went to get my water, I just thought of it. And I'm like,
it just popped in your head.
Yeah, popped in my head. I'm like, you know what? Let me say this at random.
All right. Well, that's fair enough. Jacob,
when Alex was going to say, like, you know, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to all the good stuff. We appreciate you being here. And I'm like, I would be like, you know, also, guys, it's important not to drink and drive.
That's right. Jacob has a question for us, and he says, for us specifically, you think Garrett Wilson is going to be the highest paid receiver when his time comes? We'll see. We'll see where he is contract-wise and statistic-wise. I don't know if he's going to replicate last year. I mean, just because, he's still special. I mean, the catch he had the other night was incredible. But we got to see who his quarterback is and, all the production and how big the salary cap goes up too.
Yeah.
That's also a big if. That might be next year or the year after that conversation.
Zach Wilson.
Don't mention it.
I'll tell you what. After Monday, I went to bed feeling really happy. I woke up Tuesday, I started feeling like shit. And I was miserable the entire day.
I was so annoyed too, even after learning that we won, and then they're talking about on the presser. I'm like, yeah, this season's over. And
then Wednesday, I realized Zach Wilson is the quarterback. It's the 7 stages of grief? Denial, bargaining, acceptance. You go through all of that.
Yeah.
And listen, again, it's like to all the Jet fans out there, it's not like we're rooting against Zach Wilson. We are, but we don't we don't lie to ourselves. A, B, we trust our eyes and what they tell us.
Yeah.
And what we saw last year, John, at that Jacksonville game was atrocious.
Anyone who thinks Zach Wilson is any competent quarterback based on any of his past performance, whether it's the one game he had this year or any of last year, I'm sorry, you just don't watch football, man.
Jake said it perfectly. He was actually just texting me a few minutes ago. Jake said it perfectly. He said it wasn't, or no, it was either Jake or Nick Spano on Twitter or Jets Way podcast, whether it be one of his co-hosts. Zach Wilson is a bona fide XFL quarterback.
It's kind of sad, but I can't disagree with him. Booyah asks, he says, do you think the Cowboys will trade one of their backup quarterbacks? No. I don't think so. I'd like to take a flyer on Cooper Rush.
Absolutely, I would agree.
Like to, but I doubt they pull the trigger. Armin says, I want the Jets to sign Lyle Collins, who just got cut. I said that weeks ago. I mentioned it weeks ago. Some people were iffy, but I'm like, you know what? He would be a perfect tackle because let me tell you, Becton and I know we're gonna have more analysis after game 2, especially, but Becton and Brown I thought played horrible the other night.
I thought it was a mixed bag. I thought they were better in the second half, but
I thought they had a bad game both. Sorry.
The pass protection is what lacks with the team. The run blocking was fine.
Horrible pass protection. Horrible. Armin says he's given Zach and the Jets next 2 weeks against Dallas and New England to see if I cheer for the tank. I'm kind of in the point of I have no hope this season. It's true though. Like I think we have an elite defense, elite run game. Garrett Wilson is an elite receiver, but I have zero hope in this season now.
See, the thing is, Armin, with the talk about the tank, I would normally say yes, but I so do not want to waste Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams. You talk about all the young guys, a young defense, especially that's top of the NFL.
I'm not rooting.
I don't want to waste that.
I'm not rooting for the tank, but I'm being very realistic. Like, give me like a number. Give me a percentage number of like chances this team makes the playoffs now.
It's one thing because we were talking about the dogfight, just in general in the AFC. We talked about winning division, what seed are we going to be? But it's even worse now because they're going to be more teams following for the wild card. Now, the AFC did us some favors this week because, the Chargers lost, the Patriots lost, the Bills lost. All these teams lost. The Broncos lost. It's not going to be easy. Down the stretch, it'll be easy. But you know what, John, let me tell you something. We said last year that the back half of the schedule was easy, and it wasn't. Because those teams got better. The Lions got better. Jacksonville, Zach Wilson looked like dog shit. So it's going to be tough as hell for Zach. Like, Zach Wilson has to play game manager all year. And unfortunately, John, that would be called an improvement. When you really expect to be better of him, obviously, because you have to lower the standards lower and lower.
Right. Do you have a number?
I don't have a number. Well, is it a prediction or you want like a legit stat?
No, just like you're like in out of odds, like out of 100%. Like Armin says 40, Jacob's at 65.
65. Oof. That would be putting a lot of stock.
And I'm saying just to make the playoffs.
Again, just to make the playoffs. 2015 Broncos was the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already up on the Bills and the Pats. True, but that could be even out this week because the Bills are playing the Raiders. The Pats are playing the Dolphins at home. You wonder if, the Pats want to go for some revenge or whatever because the Dolphins' defense looked suspect last week. You never know if you can pass on that. But again, you don't really believe a lot in Mac Jones. But what was I going to say? My percentage, if you want an honest, I'm going to go 25%.
Oh, wow. That's more optimistic than me.
I mean, how optimistic can you actually be? Like, again, 25, I just threw out a number to be fair.
I'm at the 5%.
It's again the problem. Like Tyson obviously talked about it on Tuesday night because he lived through the Vinny Testaverde days as well as did primetime. Bill Parcells in that season played Rick Mirer throughout the first couple of games, and they kept losing until they turned to Ray Lucas way too late because they started winning games but barely missed the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't want that to be the case this year when this staff grows stubborn. And what if, again, I'm not trying to be super negative here. What if sticking with Zach too long cost the Jets the season? in an aspect where
and I'm sorry, and I know this might be sound crazy or like, oh John, you're overreacting after 1 week. Well, if that happens and they decide we're gonna ride out Zach, and if they fail, not only does Salah I want gone, but Joe Douglas needs to get fired too. I'm sorry, that's a make or break type season, and that's what happens. That's what you decide. Those are decisions that should get you fired if you fail. It should.
No.
He picked him. He picked pretty much the protection for Rodgers. He didn't really upgrade it that much.
Backup quarterback.
Didn't upgrade that. That's all on him.
We built a great defense, guys.
I mean, there's credit, but again, there's like there's like also blame. It's like it's both ways.
What?
Hackett's play calling with Zach the next 2 weeks. What scares me most is what they did in the red zone with him. You saw that third down on the last offensive drive. They just ran the fucking ball.
Because they have no trust in him.
You can't do that every time. You cannot run the ball every time.
Because he can't throw.
Like, people will be like, go back to 2009, 2010. Mark Sanchez, believe it or not, he threw a lot of interceptions. He had somewhat of a respectable arm. He had accuracy to an extent. Zach Wilson,
nothing. And I don't want this either, because Armin makes up a good point. He says, John, if Salah's fired, Hack will be the head coach. That would be a disaster.
I literally told Luca that. I told Luca the same thing.
That would be a disaster. He is not a leader that man. He's a very good offensive coordinator. He is. I know I wasn't too happy when we first brought him as for that job. But the fact that he worked well with Rodgers, I could see, like, okay, that makes sense. You know what? Like, I can get behind that. But him as the head coach, that would be a Adam Gase-esque disaster.
Listen, they say it all the time.
I feel as though
some corners can't be coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though if Hackett is the next head coach, inevitably, I think Joe Douglas stays.
He shouldn't. Yeah, Alex, I'm not wrong on that.
No.
Joe
But
Douglas
like, here's
not. If
they
they elect to keep Zach the whole season, he flops. Because again, like I said, it was his pick. That's a fireable offense in my opinion.
Right, but this is typical Jets, and then I'll explain to you why. Like, it would be a nose-win situation either way. But let's just say, whatever. This year they fire Salah and Hackett's head coach, right? And they fire Douglas too. If Hackett fails and then Rodgers leaves in 2 years, is that GM going to get fired too?
That's such a mess, though.
I doubt it, but because GMs don't usually get 2 years, they get at least a few more than coaches. But still, like, this was it's Joe Douglas picked Zach Wilson. That was his guy. Remember, they were talking about, is Sam Darnold going to be better? Do we keep him? Do we draft another quarterback? That was all Joe Douglas.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, like, he made that pick. He could have taken Mac Jones. He could have taken Justin Fields. He chose Zach Wilson.
I don't trust Woody to hire the right people if Douglas and Salah fired. Again, we're talking this aspect, not just, after the season, whatever. But this is a circumstantial thing. If they stick with Zach way too long and then the season fails, because then it would be a 14-year drought if that was the case. Armin,
the thing I'll say is I get that. I get Woody's not the right guy. And I've been saying that for years. I think the Johnsons have been clowns, but I haven't been. There hasn't been one shred of evidence that Douglas and Salah have been the right guys so far.
I think there has more so for Douglas than Salah, in my opinion. But Douglas does have, some flaws. Obviously, the offensive line continuously asking issue. And like every year, we've asked ourselves, is this good offensive line good enough? Is this offensive line good enough? Like, there's improvements, but we're still middle of the pack.
Not only that, but he hasn't gotten the quarterback right.
I'll say this. He's came in and he's praised as this offensive line guru. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't built one. But he also, like I said, hasn't gotten the quarterback right. We haven't solved that.
I mean, we have Rodgers right now, but that was obviously.
Four snaps of Rodgers isn't the answer. And the fact that he didn't get a backup, like we said weeks before, That's
No,
all
I
him.
blame the 4 snaps on his protection.
That's all him.
But slowly getting back to action here. So I gotta get my notes ready. Game calling notes, of course, but
I want to see
Yeah,
if there's
hit
any. I want to see if there's any clowns out there like Sean Marash, happy that Rodgers got injured. A or B said or suggested that the Jets should have got Derek Carr. Then you're a complete fucking idiot if somebody says that.
John would like the recent video from Sal Licata saying that the Jets season is over.
He's not
No,
wrong
Brandon-
though, this time.
Brandon Tierney acted like a complete clown.
What did
the
he
other
say?
day.
I want to get into that on either
Commercial
commercial
break.
break or in between plays or something like that. Because
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, about to kick this one off here. By the way, Luca put that name in the private chat you were talking about earlier. Elliot is gonna kick it off.
Did he
and,
really?
We have begun.
Oh, on my phone. Oh, I'll take a look at that in a sec.
So now the offense will come back out. Obviously, a couple of woes here for the Minnesota Vikings. That touchback, the special teams blunder, and the Alexander Madison fumble. So that's 3 turnovers that really have contributed to the Minnesota Vikings trailing this far. Though it is a very close game still. So with this drive, they could very much take the lead. And
All
move
right,
forward.
TJ Hawkinson.
So let's see what they stick with here. I bet play action. Anyway, Cousins under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Actually, it's going to be a run and nothing there. Zach Cunningham on the tackle.
Frankie
Along with Jordan
Baseball.
Davis.
What's up, man?
Frankie Baseball, what's up? What's going on, brother? Bunch of mistakes tonight, otherwise known as a Thursday night game. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that Colts-Broncos game from last year. It's pretty awful. Cousins drops back a little bit under pressure. They recover it. Fletcher Cox. And this is going to the Eagles at the 7-yard line.
Humble.
Josh Sweat came in
Nice.
with the hit pressure.
This is beautiful. Coming around the edge, and they didn't even Cousins didn't even see it. Watch. We mentioned earlier Vikings have a little bit of issues on the offensive line, but Sweat makes a nice move to the outside, and yeah, this is just beautiful right there. And Eagles have a good scoring chance now.
I love what the
Wow, they did.
linebacker did in the middle of the field. He essentially shaded toward the area of Hawkinson because Cousins was just staring at him all the way through. But that's also bad on Cousins, though, because obviously you want to keep control of the ball, A, B. He was just in the pocket way too long.
That wasn't Darisaw, correct?
No.
that was
Yeah, and we mentioned him earlier. He's on the snap count.
4 turnovers for the Vikings today, and this game could get out of hand. Hand off to Swift.
Touchdown.
End zone.
No,
Just
just
shy.
stopped. Oh, they thought he did. But
They thought he did, but Swift. Honestly, if you haven't had Swift on your fantasy team, this will teach you to put Swift on your fantasy team. Just shy. This game is better than Colts Broncos. This more fumbles tonight than LI at a singles bar. It looks like they're going that quarterback play again, and they have success. That's a touchdown.
Another one for Jalen Hurts. Frankie, that was horrible, man. That was, good horrible, but yeah, there's the turnover. The good job by Sweat there. He turned it all him and Cox on that one. So, good job for that Eagles
I have
defense.
a joke that I want to make for that specific tandem, but I'm not going to.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Everyone's been doing that for years now.
But it looks like the offensive line is really getting to Oliudo's head after that missed play right there. Elliott on for the extra point. Snap from Lovato. Hold by Sipos.
Thank you, Elliott.
From Elliott is good.
Yeah, great.
So it's 20-7.
Thank you, Elliott.
Cousins will not be the Vikings quarterback next year. I think Brian said that, if I'm not mistaken. But
I wouldn't be shocked, though, to be fair.
Be shocked.
Last year of his contract, he'll be a free agent.
Right. So Luca has disappeared.
No, I'm
There's no hibernating this time.
No, not necessarily.
No, he woke up from his nap.
Yeah, he woke up.
As we're on commercial. I do have some baseball news for a specific free agent. This is more better for me. So the guy Yoshinobu Yamamoto, right?
Right.
You know who his agent is, and or more like who else his agent represents?
Pete Alonso?
No, it is on the
Tanaka?
right team though. Two
Oh.
players actually.
Sanga?
Well, that's one.
Lindor.
No, I'll give you a hint. He has not played this year.
Diaz.
Correct. Ding 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 ding. As that makes me very happy. So they share the same agents. So as I'm gonna go check around our fantasy football because certain individual is starting to. I actually don't know the agent's name off the top of my head. I do have to look that up. But I just saw that in a tweet.
Luca sleeps more than Mike Francesa.
Not
You
true.
can't be accepting of this garbage.
Yeah, we can't do that. Come on now.
But again, just an absolute. If they don't score eventually, this could be an absolute blowout. But 21-32 to 9-35, that's what the time of possession is looking like right now.
I'm just looking around the league for some of the other scores. Okay. Ooh, we started Kirk Cousins. Not good start so far.
Yeah, very, very good job, John. Clap, clap, clap. Who's your backup?
I didn't start. I said someone else did.
Oh,
Clown.
someone else.
Clown.
You're a clown.
Can I share this tweet? Can I share this tweet here from UT real quick?
Sure.
Sure. God.
Yeah. No, the Vikings can't catch a break tonight.
Couple turnovers. So
It's all John's fault.
look, I do not blame me for any mishaps. Okay, I am the ray of sunshine here.
That's okay. That was even more of a clown statement.
No, it wasn't a clown statement.
Anyway, going
Look
back
at
to
you hearing
kickoff.
it.
Okay, all right, John. Good luck with that, old man.
I don't need luck.
Jake Elliott kicks it off, and this will be in the end zone for a touchback. So looking at the matchup between Darius Slay and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson's gotten open a few times, but I have to say that Slay has done a good job so far.
It was just really just one reception over the middle that got him, but
And then
Slay-
he had the other reception, but that turned into the fumble.
right. But I don't think that was even on Slay. It was on Avonte Maddox.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Play action. Cousins screen to Madison, and he is absolutely demolished in the backfield.
Good job.
It's
Zach
Cunningham.
Cunningham, the former Titan and the former Texan on the tackle.
Frankie, you are correct. On Monday, I was not a ray of sunshine. It was not sunny here.
He was a cloud.
It was the dark cloud.
Second down and 15. Cousins drops back. A little bit of pressure. Madison makes the catch. Not much at all, man.
Now he's just settling. I don't think he's getting time back there, so he's like panicking pretty early.
Yeah.
Joel Wolf is Sanga and Diaz's agent.
Eagles front seven starting to cause some havoc. 3rd and 15.
Big third down here.
And it's a little tough for this offense line. Remember, no Bradbury, Darrisaw's on the snap count, so their two most important linemen, the center and left tackle, starting to the effects of it starting to show here.
They're down at 15. 4-man rush. Cousins looks, fires. Not a great throw intended for Jordan Addison. Josh Joby from Alabama in coverage.
Good job of Joby forcing Addison toward the sideline there. Really no play for him at all.
So bring on Ryan Wright for another punt.
Frankie says, has John and Luca thought about who they want to replace Rodgers or Zach Wilson? There's really going to be no one out there, realistically.
Even though there is.
Oh.
Kick is away. And looks like Britton Covey will make the fair catch at the 30. Carson Wentz.
Oh, that's
think
gonna
he
really
can-
solve the issues. Yeah.
He would be better than
Just
Zach.
a game manager.
Oh no, it's gonna. I mean, he can do the game manager, but I mean, it just takes any shot of a Super Bowl away. I can just kiss that goodbye.
Listen, I heard Jets fans saying that if Zach plays well, you guys get a wild card.
Okay. Well, he has to play
Not
well.
in the AFC, you know.
Well, he has to play well, you know, and he hasn't really shown that. Expect the Eagles to do more of the same of running the football. They had a lot of success in that second quarter, but
Wentz or McCoy, says Armand.
take Wentz's Hicks with the stop on Jalen Hurts there.
I thought they went to commercial, but
Yeah.
that's my bad on that one.
No,
Wow.
no, you're good. You're good. I
That's
thought they
awesome.
would have gone too, but whatever.
Clown.
I'll say Wentz.
Yeah, I'd say Wentz too.
McCoy's a little older, long in the tooth.
Wentz has some mobility.
Second down and 9, 2 tight ends set with Brown and Devonta Smith out to the right. DeAndre Swift again in the backfield. Takes a snap, another handoff. Swift. Nice solid carry again. Gain of 4, 5. Daniil Hunter on the tackle. Frankie's talked himself into Carson Wentz.
Okay, I'm glad Frankie likes him a lot. I mean, look, I don't hate him, but like, it's whatever.
3 more likes to 20, folks. Let's get there.
If you guys don't hit the like button, we're gonna mark you down. Book of Wonder.
3rd down and 4. An important stop here for the Minnesota defense. I mean, you got to stack the box.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who they got at wide receiver. You got to stack the box.
Exactly.
5-man front showing. They rush 5, 6 coming in. Hurts downfield.
Oh, he's got a man.
He's got his man. Devonta Smith wide open. Touchdown, Eagles.
I really thought that Lane Johnson jumped early.
We'll take another look here, but this is just a. It almost seems too easy for the Eagles right now. This is becoming a blowout.
Starting to get a little messy. Caleb Evans.
Yeah, they brought the heat here. Watch, the linebacker is going to come up, and it's going to be a man coverage here. But watch Smith just run right past the corner. Oh my God, that was too easy. No help whatsoever. And Evans had no shot at this.
Just right past him.
Yeah, Smith had about 3-4 steps on him, and then.
So I guess they were looking for safety help there, which would have been proper anyway. Kick is up. The kick is good. It's 27-7.
Listen, Jake Elliott tax on those points for me.
Yeah, that's great. I'm so happy. I thought they
I don't like Wentz, but I'm desperate. I will take either, but I prefer Wentz.
I'd prefer Carson Wentz, but
Hey, listen, we could go out and trade a fucking draft pick for Gardner Minshew.
oh, maybe we could have signed him about a couple weeks ago. Who would have thought of that idea? Was it me? Luca? No, it couldn't have been.
Nah,
No,
it was also Tyson and Kevin.
Oh no!
There
Why
were Jeff
would
fans
they
out
be
there that
right?
said that, but no.
Why would
But
they
no,
be
we're
right?
complete idiots, apparently. Complete
Yeah,
fucking idiots. But you know what? It is what it is, John. That's what somebody said. And they like Tim Boyle, apparently.
Oh, I'm so happy! Woo, Tim Boyle. Yeah, there's a Super Bowl.
Somebody mentioned, there's been Jeff fans, John, who have mentioned Sam Darnold. What's your nickname for him?
Ghost Boy.
They said Brad was talking to me about it. He's like, we have Kyle Allen as well, but we could trade Darnold to you guys.
Yeah, why don't we trade? We already used 1 first-round pick on him. Why don't we trade our first-round pick next year? And in return, we can get Ghost Boy, but we also get like the ghost equipment hunting from Ghostbusters.
Oh no!
The costume. What, Alex?
You know what I'm referencing.
Oh, I forgot.
I totally forgot about that.
I literally forgot about that, but
Ghost Boy over Milf Hunter.
Okay, you know what, John? Let's go sign AJ McCarron.
You guys want Tyrod?
No. Some
mean-
dumbass, some fucking dumbass on Twitter said, you know what? The Giants should trade Tyrod Taylor for Elijah Vera Tucker.
I agree.
Yeah. The word I'm looking for here, Luca, how do I say it? No.
And Flores wanted to be our head coach. Yeah, he was in the final running with Brian Dable, but didn't get the job.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now.
What's more likely, Richardson turns out to be Josh Allen or Trey Lance?
Um,
One game, I can't really forecast that.
It'll actually be, I'll give you a little sneak preview. One of our previews this week, one of those games.
Yep.
Battle of CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson going at it. So,
And I'm sorry to interrupt, John. Once again, people suggest MLF football decided to do Jets for clicks or whatever. We're doing retired quarterbacks for clicks now. Jets, might be interested in Ben Roethlisberger. I'm like, there's no way. Fucking clowns.
Yeah,
Phillip
I've heard it all.
Rivers.
Brady, Ron, I've heard
Chad
every name
Henne.
thrown out there. Yep.
Chad Henne, Matt McGloin,
Actually, Henny's not a horrible backup compared to some of these other
Tim
bozos.
Boyle.
Yeah, I'm going to
Keep
say
it
no
away,
on Tim
keep it in the
Boyle.
end zone. Why not?
This game has become a blowout really quickly. It was
really
close at
has.
first, and then it wasn't.
Well, don't turn over the football, folks. That's the
Man,
lesson. of the game.
This is a nice lesson in understanding. Don't turn it over, and stop the run.
Really. So 27-7 is the score. They got to get back into this game. CJ Ham in the backfield. They're going to give this to Ty Chandler. He's absolutely demolished at the line of
Stuff by
scrimmage.
Cunningham's had a real solid game.
Why are you
Jordan
running the
Davis,
football
Zach
down
Cunningham.
20 is my question.
Yeah, I give Cunningham some credit, but he's had a real solid game, and he was good. He was good with Houston. I mean, a few years in a row where he had over 100 tackles. But he's had a solid night tonight.
Cousins fires, caught Justin Jefferson first down.
Okay, folks, we're not playing footsie here.
You know what? Maybe as a joke on Monday, why don't we do the wheel of quarterbacks?
That might be a
If
good
Zach
one.
does bad, then we'll do that.
Let's go get a voodoo person to help us raise Jared Lorenzen from the grave. I'll talk about that in just a second. Cousins drops back under immediate pressure, and Oliver is not going anywhere. Terrell Edmonds on the
huge
tackle.
shot. Huge shot. My God.
But what the hell was the last thing I was going to say?
Watch
You guys could get Brucey.
Brucey. My God, I couldn't tell who was the free rusher there. That was
Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patrick Johnson literally just had nobody even touched him. Cousins took a shot there, but 2nd and 10 now.
Cousins drops back. He'll fire. Jefferson just dropped it, and then he was looking for a flag there.
Beautiful coverage there from Slay. You know what? It's a tough task. I know Bradbury's not there. Blankenship's not there as safety help, but he's had a tall task to say with Jefferson tonight, and that's a good play right there.
A little handsy right there, but enough. Not enough for a penalty.
John, I'll give you 2 more names before the down. Taylor Heineke, Case Keenum.
I would take Taylor Heineke at this point.
3rd down and 10. Very important here.
Keenum.
3 seconds ago, 2 seconds ago, 1 second ago. They got to snap this. They do. Cousins, pump fake, looks, fires. This one is caught by Jordan Addison.
Wow.
Touchdown.
What a play.
Wow.
Nice adjustment by the rookie out of USC with his first NFL touchdown, I believe.
No, that's number 2. He had one last week too, right?
My bad.
Yeah. I got to say that's a beautiful throw from Cousins. I know it was a little off, but watch this. Eagles, they were starting to dominate this game, all right, but Cousins is looking left, so he's trying to get the safeties to bite over, and that frees up Addison down the middle. A little underthrown, but he makes a nice adjustment on the ball, and good job for the rookie there to get his 2nd touchdown of the season. You guys won't be bashing
is
on
good.
Wilson if the Jets developed him. Well, that's a big if, JD. That's a huge if. You know?
He didn't help himself also as well.
No,
I know
that's the majority on him. It's like I get it. The first year the Jets kind of like the first 2 years the Jets kind of how would I put it? It kind of got interesting because you hired a rookie coach, a rookie offensive coordinator, a rookie quarterback. That's not usually a mixer for success. But when there's two things that can happen. A quarterback can handicap an offensive coordinator. An offensive coordinator can handicap a quarterback. I think Zach Wilson has handicapped any chance of his OC making of or just his OC in general. I'm not saying, the Jets are completely, scot-free in this because they literally let him walk into the starting job week 1. And they're also, I will say this goes along with player development, what JD said. If this was, remember, John, all the quotes last year, we were a quarterback away. Aaron Rodgers was the answer. Zach Wilson needs to be on a beach somewhere reading a book. Sitting him down and resetting him goes with player development. But the Jets, having Zach Wilson as quarterback too is part of development. And, saying, you know what, he's not ready yet. What the Jets ideally should have done, made him quarterback 3 and made him inactive every game.
Luca, you're 100% right.
They are literally rebuilding him on the field when he's going to get chased by Michael Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence this week.
Oh, he's going to get eaten alive. He's going to get eaten alive now. But you know what's also the worst part? Who did they revolve around last year? That team.
I mean, defense and run game.
No, I mean what quarterback specifically?
Oh, the locker room revolved around Mike White. Zach Wilson lost the team after week.
That's my point. You think all of a sudden he's gonna, he comes in and he starts, stinking it up. You think they're gonna revolve around him now?
No, they're gonna say, no, bud, you're the fucking problem. And here's another thing too. Like we literally, I'll tell you this: me, you, Alex, Donald, and Brian broke down his 2 games against New England last year. They were terrible. The throws he missed. There's things he cannot.
I didn't have to break it down with you. I saw it live with you. I didn't have to break it down.
He even watched the replay. He cannot read a defense. And let me tell you this, as John was relating to, when he said that he did not cost what did he say? Connor Hughes asked him the question, did you let the defense down with your play today? And he said no. And that pissed off the locker room, and that's what led everybody on the Mike White train.
Yeah, remember they had the Mike White t-shirts.
You do not magically you don't magically earn your teammates' confidence back. Yeah, that doesn't magically happen. You have to prove it.
As a kickoff comes back as a 27-14 game now, as this will be let go for a touchback.
Boston Scott is being evaluated for concussion.
But again, I apologize for getting a little animated, because somebody told me on Twitter, both of the losses to New England last year were flukes. We could beat them this year, even with Zach Wilson. Well, Bud, whoever decided to write that stupid reply, Zach Wilson cost the Jets both games against New England. Smart one.
He did.
But I'll continue with the commentary.
First down and 10, 9:09 left to play. Hurts takes the snap, 5-man pressure, throws, caught, Goddard makes the catch. Cameron Bynum on the tackle.
All right, that's Goddard. Good shit.
Good for my fantasy team.
Good for my fantasy team. Team 2, should I say.
Be 2nd down and 1. I'm anticipating a run situation here. Quez Watkins is out with a hamstring injury, and Vontae Maddox is out with a shoulder injury.
Anyway, nice move.
Smith with a nice move.
Good job.
43, but there's a penalty marker down.
I think it's going to be a hold, my personal opinion.
Yeah, this might come back. That was a nice move he had, though. Yeah, he had a lane.
It's going to be on Landon Dickerson, the former Alabama product.
The the left guard. So watch here. Did he get him? I don't like that call.
Get away with that. Looking at Jeff Stoutland, the Staten Island native.
Yeah, I don't like that call, to be honest. There's the Eagles. Jeff Stoutland, the run game coordinator.
Almost a jump from the Viking side anyway. Hurts throws it out to Swift. Almost a nice move, but Byron Murphy Jr. makes the play.
3rd down. Good tackle
JD
there from Murphy.
Wilson is immature. Again, good teams vet the players they draft.
You're right. And in his
Yeah,
rookie year, they traded for Flacco at the trade deadline because they didn't sign him in the offseason.
Yeah. Stupid.
And it may be 3rd down and 6. And 3rd down stop for this Vikings defense pending. Pressure showing up the middle. Yeah, that should have been a false start.
Oh, yeah, they called it. Yep, they caught it. They caught it.
Lead forward by DeAndre Swift.
Yep. So some penalties brought back the Eagles. That's the second one on this drive. As you see here is, yes. Oh, Swift thought the Vikings moved, but I don't think they did. So 4th penalty on the night for the Eagles. None for the Vikings.
I'd also like to mention that we should have a sound effect for the truck backing up.
That's
When we do-
yeah, I'll definitely add that one in. 3rd down and 11. Hurts, 3-man rush, dropping back, 8 in coverage. This one is caught by Goddard, but he is taken out of bounds.
Good
Evans-
hit there by Evans, the corner right there.
That'll be 4th down. What do you say?
Timmy from South Park would be a better quarterback for the Jets than Zach Wilson.
That's funny, Arvid.
Frankie said Kenny would be better.
Yep, but now this is what we're gonna have a debate on now.
Which South Park character is a better quarterback?
That should be the new poll question.
Aaron Sipos on the punt, and did it hit a player?
No,
Did
I
hit
think
Brandon
it
Powell?
hit the field. It bounced right to them.
So decent punt right there for Aaron Sipos, but 2-score game. See what happens.
All right. It's not a Vikings. They score here. This might be a ball game if they can get a key touchdown in this 3rd quarter. So
Right. But appreciate all you guys coming out. Like, comment, subscribe.
remember, if you guys don't like, you're going in the book of wonders. You don't want to be here.
JD says Cartman would be a bit. You guys honestly should play in the Sarcastaball League now that Zach Wilson is quarterback.
I mean, who was it? It was, as I mentioned, Jake. He said that Zach Wilson's a bona fide XFL quarterback.
Bonafide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, the minute he screws up, I'm making the quarterback wheel. And I'll take suggestions from anyone.
I will
Yeah,
make a list of characters.
Go ahead, Arvin. You can send me your suggestions, man.
I was also going to say, what about Terrell Pryor? I think he'd be better quarterback. Former Ohio State product.
Steven Montez.
Felipe Franks.
During the game, the Eagles' odds were dropped to where the 49ers are now. The NFC favorites make the Super Bowl. Okay. What's a key touchdown? How about just a touchdown? Well, I mean, it's a key touchdown because it gets them back into the game very slowly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, I'm dumb tight right now. I have Addison benched.
Oh,
To be fair, he's only had that one flash play tonight.
Right. Rob Schneider is the Jets quarterback. Derpity derp derp.
It's like that one Giants video with the UT, the New York Terps, when they had Ben McAdoo as fucking coach. Alex remembers that era very well.
Yeah, I do. And you guys have Robert Saleh.
What?
And yeah, I said you guys have Robert Saleh, the doormat.
Different. What difference does that make? Ben McAdoo's worse.
I'm just saying. I know Ben McAdoo's horrible. I could have told you that. As we're looking at next Thursday's matchup, we'll be doing the Giants game.
Yeah. Almighty's asking, is the game on Fox? No, it's on Amazon tonight.
Carry for Alexander Madison.
It's had a quiet night.
I'm doing the Thursday night game next week. We've already mentioned it. Second down. Cousins. Play action. Looks. Doesn't see anyone open. Now he does. This is caught for Jordan Addison for about maybe a yard.
And he's starting to look
down.
a little more comfortable in this offense now. Kid who a lot of people liked coming out of USC. I know you two guys liked him a lot too.
True. Third down and 4. Takes a snap. Cousins looks, pressure, and this is incomplete.
Cunningham on the coverage there is. I think Derek Barnett got a good shot there on Cousins.
I think he could have dumped it off to Addison. Not Addison, excuse me. Madison.
Let's see what happens here. Is you watch Derek Barnett. Yeah, he got to him. So did Cox, but
he was looking in one direction, just middle.
Yeah,
could have just checked it down. But
I like the game that Cunningham's had tonight for the Eagles. I think he's been all over the place.
True. Ryan Wright will punt one more time. Kick is away. Spiraling kick. And
this takes a good bounce.
Inside the 10 to the 7.
Good punt.
They will keep it. So they've got the Eagles pinned in their own territory. Prediction. If it's true, Frankie, I got to give you credit, but I don't see it happening. Wanted Addison, Kirk Cousins' ass. Vikings don't deserve Justin Jefferson. Nope. They might be under 500. Well, I mean, they are under 500, but they might have not done anything last year without.
Jefferson is easily he's, in my opinion, he's the best receiver in the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
As Eagles offense back out on the field. You see Devontae Smith.
And that is a 2-3 yard gain.
Yeah. Couple extra yards after contact there.
The Jets can beat the Bills. The Giants can beat the 49ers. But the
Brock
Bills
Purdy's
are
got to
like...
throw the ball 4 times, though, for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't turn over the ball like Josh Allen does.
No. We talked about it in our game preview. You know, Allen has those games where he'll just turn it over a lot or he won't be consistent. And that was one of them on Monday night. Some ugly
Second down and 6. Tight end Jack Stoll in motion. They're going to hand it off to Swift. And he's got a first down.
He almost broke through. Looks like Booth was on the tackle.
Has to be one of the best career games that Swift has had this far. And that's another Eagle first down.
Yeah, but watch
7 yards on 16 carries.
Watch the offensive line here. Done a really good job. And watch them all push to the right and free up the big hole there.
Very elusive.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie said, "I guess the Bills beat the Bills." No, the Jets beat the Bills, but Allen made screw ups that the Jets capitalized on. You got to see if that same happens with the Giants.
Yeah, player of the game, Jordan White.
Caught by Goddard, Harrison Smith on the tackle at the 25-yard line.
Jordan Whitehead scored the hat trick for picks Monday night.
Josh Allen needs to stop taking those unnecessary hits.
Yeah, he did a dive the other time.
They want to see him do it in the postseason. Yeah, but he hasn't been able to.
Yeah, he's tall Mitchell Trubisky or Canadian Carson Wentz.
Second down and 5. Swift in the backfield once again. They will hand it to Swift. Swift has got another first down.
Mm-hmm. And some more. He's fighting for more yards. Good job by the left.
Hasn't been able to stop him all night. 159 rushing yards tonight for Philly.
Good job by the left tackle Maliata there to help him out in the run game. Watch the block they created.
A little push he gets.
Mm-hmm. And Eagles on 53 plays have rushed it 33 times now, so clearly, and they're going for it again.
Swift with a nice carry. Got about 9.5 there. He's going to get over 100 yards.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, how do you stop this realistically? I mean, they're stacking the box, they're doing whatever, but these offensive linemen are just pulling real well.
Watch Kelsey out here, just hitting into the second. That's a good pancake block. Good job from the veteran Kelsey there. That was beautiful.
As they're finally giving Swift a rest, but probably giving another back a run. I believe this is Boston Scott. Maybe Rashad Penny, actually, as well. They hand it off. First down, that's Rashad Penny, former Seattle Seahawk.
No pushback from the Vikings defensive line. They're just getting manhandled right now.
179 rushing yards for Philly.
Mm-hmm. 106 of that belongs to DeAndre Swift.
Would like to see anyone beat his performance this week. First down and 10. Hurts. Calling out signals. Takes a snap. Fake. Drops back. He's going to throw the check to Rashad Penny. And he is tackled there by Cameron Bynum at the 44-yard line.
Less than a minute here to go in the third. There's Rashad Penny was inactive last week, actually. Used to be on the Seahawks for a couple of years.
Second down and 5. I imagine more of a stack box here. 2 tight ends set. Hand off. Penny, he's stuffed. Maybe a yard or 2. And it's going to bring up a key third down, but most likely going to drain to the end of the quarter.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Harrison Phillips was on the tackle there.
His cousins last year with the Vikings.
Contract-wise, yeah.
It looks like they're lining up in that sneak formation. And then the Eagles
have
jump. It's going to go
they
on
got
Phillips.
Phillips to bite. Yep. Just mentioned him.
The veteran bites here, and that's not good. Yeah, he went way offside. Yeah, it's his last year. So it would be a first down, but they're going to end the quarter. Again, another, I'll say Aaron Boone terms. Ready? Another gut punch. And that will end the third quarter. Eagles 27-14 Vikings. Score doesn't surprise me. What's up, Sox?
Sox, what's up?
My man. Good to see you.
Can't
I got
believe
some
they
bad
paid
news for y'all.
$185 million for one playoff win. I know it's not all his fault, but he really held this team back. Yeah. What's up, Luca?
Got some bad news for y'all. Wherever you go, McDonald's is getting rid of their self-serve soda machines.
That kind of does suck.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't like that news. Why do you have to be the bearer of bad news? Damn you.
You literally go my fault. It was in my feed for some reason, so I thought I'd bring it out.
Yeah, but we're all having a vibing good time. You have to mention something like that. I actually had Burger King for the first time in a while yesterday.
Is it a bad idea if I have Waddle and Hill both starting?
I mean, I wouldn't want to sit either one of them, but technically I don't like drafting 2 of the same receivers or 2 of the same backs in the same team. Just I don't know, like because one player can go off and then one player can just do nothing.
Right.
So
McDonald's is also giving out 50-cent double cheeseburgers. National Cheeseburger Day.
Right. He is the Burger King advertiser.
You're right, Frankie. Burger King is better. No one's going to debate with that on me.
The burgers are better. I like McDonald's fries better, though.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
McDonald's is giving out 50-cent double cheeseburgers on National Cheeseburger Day, which is on the 18th. I know Wendy's is doing a junior cheeseburger for 1 cent, so I might have to just load up on
Junior
cheeseburgers.
cheeseburger for 1 cent? No, that can't be real.
Yes, it's too real. You could order it on the app.
That's true, actually. I think he's right. I think I did hear that.
All right, so I might have to invest in a 1 cent. I disagree, Armand.
Oh, Armin. I respect a lot of your opinions, but this one I disagree.
Imagine eating Burger King. The burger is dry.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Oh, we're gonna have a debate now. That's it.
Disagree.
We're gonna have a fan fight in the chat.
A burger.
Burger King absolutely stinks. What the fuck?
Nah. I'm with Frankie on this one.
Unless your financial situation isn't ideal, why would you want to eat at fast
Well,
food?
true. I mean, I don't eat fast food often, but I'm telling you, like, I think
Once in a
Burger
while, yeah, once in a while.
Yeah.
Checkers fries are the goat. I haven't had Checkers fries. I've
You
only
have
had the Checkers
you've had the
frozen.
Yeah, frozen ones before.
Nope. Sorry, Armand. Sorry. This is the
They're all
Burger King
arguing now. This is hysterical. You see what you caused, Luca? Trying to do some Thursday night football. People are gonna come to this chat and be like, "Why are we talking about Burger King and Checkers?" And yeah,
Nick Sirianni was getting into it with some of his receivers, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude, they're winning 27-14. Stop being about yourself. Anyway, Hurts takes a snap, looks, fires, incomplete. Nice play by Byron Murphy.
Good job.
Had a little bit of extra pressure coming. Penny as a blocker there.
I have not. I'd rather drink warm Pepsi than
Oh, damn.
Disagree.
Talking about burgers because this game sucks. Yeah, it's not very close as of right now.
I know last week's was more exciting, especially since it was week 1 in the first game of the year. But yeah, you're right. It was just a more exciting feel. But nevertheless, it's not a bad game.
Showing blitz. And off to Penny. He's caught from the backside.
Ooh, Vikings with another stop. Third down.
Warm Pepsi is crazy.
This is the debate everyone's having.
Big 3rd down and 9 here.
See if
wide.
See if he goes to AJ Brown in one of these spots on a key 3rd down. Maybe Goddard over the middle. Let's see what happens.
3rd down and 9. Play clock winding down. Pressure coming. 3-man rush. Throws. Caught.
This is Devontae Smith.
I think he's going to be short by about a yard or two.
Short by about a yard or two, but I think they're going to go with the sneak.
Yeah, Theo Jackson with the tackle there had the pick earlier on Hurts.
Dropped 8 in coverage. They only rushed 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said, just don't give up the first. Yeah, he didn't get it. 4th and 1, Eagles are going for it, and they got a few yards out of that.
Philly fans Super Bowl shit over Burger King?
Okay. Oh, come on.
Out of all the fast food, Shake Shack is number 1? Nah.
Nope.
This is great. I love Burger King's location selection strategy across the street from McDonald's. That's funny.
That's a good one. So 3 for 3 on those plays.
I mean, truthfully, they're not far. When you see a Burger King, like the next block over or down the street, there's a McDonald's.
Right. 1st down and 10. All out pressure coming. Hurts flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it. There's a flag into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's see who the flag is.
I have a feeling it's going to be a hold.
Let's see where the flag is. If not, it'll still stand, but this might be coming back. Ooh. Yeah. Holding on Penny.
He's trying to pick up the blitz there.
Let's see what happened here. Let's see. Tough break there. That would have been a touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, he held him. No, you can't do that, Penny.
Pace.
Yep. Can't do that. This is coming back. What are you saying? Nope. It's just that.
You know what I'll say? I say Shake Shack's. I'm sorry. BurgerFi is better than Shake Shack.
What other fast food have cheese fries? Only Shake Shack got them.
So does BurgerFi. So does
Last
BurgerFi.
weekend I was in PA. There was a McDonald's, BK, and Arby's all across from each other. That sounds like Pennsylvania. I'm not even joking. Like in the area I used to live in, there was a Burger King, and then there was a KFC, Taco Bell, and then there was a McDonald's.
Yeah, it just makes no sense.
And a Pizza Hut.
And a Pizza Hut. First down and 10. Hurts under pressure. Looks.
Ooh.
Fires.
Wow.
Incomplete.
That was a beautiful throw. That was
Looking
a good
for a
throw
flag.
there. That was a good
Evans
throw.
in coverage.
As looks
Player
like Evans might have got hurt on that play. Someone's down for Minnesota, but watch the route here by Brown as just beats him one-on-one, and then yeah. Did he get it in his hands? Yeah, he almost. That wasn't a bad throw, but I think Evans is down if I'm not mistaken.
He was looking for a flag there.
Mhm.
But they're going to commercial.
Yeah, I think Evans is the guy that's down right now.
Wendy's has the best burger, no question. But let's be real, fast food isn't good. But
No, obviously fast food's not good for you, but it's fun to debate. But I'll say this: Wendy's is not the best burger.
Taco Bell
Ooh.
fell off. Burger
You're gonna get
Fi-
Sox all fired up.
Yeah, Sox is gonna come out from the West Coast and slap you one. But
I mean, as long as you don't like Domino's.
well, Pizza Hut's worse.
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
Domino's over Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut tastes like cardboard.
The only thing I liked about Pizza Hut was their
Look at this
pizza,
one.
pizza breadsticks.
Wendy's is a masochist.
All right. How about this? How do you guys feel about Sonic or Five Guys?
Five Guys is overrated.
I like the shakes at Sonic.
Domino's the worst. No, not worse than Pizza Hut. No,
I'd say Pizza Hut's worse.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is good. I mean,
No.
I've seen like they've done pizzas where it's like there was a Thanksgiving special pizza and they had like ham and turkey and gravy on it.
Ew, that's just wrong.
Domino's worst pizza by far. The only the two good items at Domino's is the cheesy bread and the pan pizza. The Parmesan bites are good.
Their cinnamon sticks are good, but I'll say this: like if you really don't have any good Italian restaurants in the area, I guess you would say the pasta's like decent. I used to have some of their pasta dishes; they weren't too bad. I mean, like the bar is low on that one. So.
You know what's awful? Olive Garden.
Yes.
Awful.
Okay, yeah.
People only like the breadsticks.
I went there once. Awful.
John, can you? I know you're
Hold
the
on,
Italian.
one second. I got to reference this because this is near me. Depending where they got a Raising Kings by Kings Highway.
I will check that out right now.
It depends because like Kings Highway is like 5 minutes from me. Five Guys is good. Every pizza place needs a stuffed crust. Not New York. You don't need no stuffed crust in New York. Pizza Hut or Little Caesars. Probably.
Or
it's over by East 7th Street.
I didn't even know that. I know there's one in the city.
It's right by the.
I'll take Little Caesars.
I'll figure out what train station it is, but call it.
Second and 20. Hurts takes snap. Johnson moved a little bit early. Hurts. Not much pressure. Now he's getting some, and he's gonna get taken down. Daniil Hunter.
Hunter, the veteran.
Be a big third down.
The train line. I believe this is the F. No, this might not be the F. This might be like the B or the
Q.
Olive Garden is mid as an Italian.
No, like I was really about to ask. It's the B and the Q line. Yeah, B and the Q line. I think it's a very important quick question for John. Is Olive Garden fake Italian food, and do real Italians eat Olive Garden?
No.
They're down 23. Hurts.
Oh,
he got him. Face. Daniil Hunter got him at the 50.
With the sack.
And that
There's
moves the Eagles out of field goal range.
There's the play the defensive line finally answers for them. Good play by Hunter. You take a watch here again they've been getting bullied around all night, but Maliata, had a pretty good position on him, but Hurts moving to his left, and that allowed Hunter to free his right arm and bring him down. So actually Hurts moving there kind of hurt himself. No pun intended, but
Aaron Sipos will punt once again. Kick is away, and this will be fair caught at the 14-yard line.
Go to Armin's comment. It's really good.
Olive Garden is fake Italian, but real food poisoning.
Real food poisoning. My God, Armin.
Dairy
funny,
Queen
man.
is solid.
I've never had Dairy Queen. Amazing enough.
Yeah. As a pizza cook for a little over 4 years, Little Caesars is the best fast food pizza. Okay.
I can't really enjoy fast food pizza, to be fair.
Yeah, sometimes I do take that train home if the R's not fast enough. Little Caesars over Domino's and Pizza Hut. I take Domino's over both. Not one near me. It's right across from Planet Fitness. Comparing real Italian food to Olive Garden is like comparing Robert Duvall to George Hamilton. Let's see. Olive Garden is for broke people looking for quantity over quality. I don't think I've eaten at an Olive Garden in at least 10 years, maybe. I don't know. Actually, no. I remember the last time, but I'll zip my mouth till later. Anyway, Alexander Madison in the backfield. Handoff. Madison cuts to the outside. Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. The last time I had Olive Garden was when the Jets beat the Giants in 2015.
Wow.
That's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
Oh, he's calling you a liar.
We had one a few years ago, idiot.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not proud of that.
Does anybody go to Carrabba's?
Second down.
I forgot that was even a thing.
Fake. Cousins looking. Almost pressured.
Oh.
Key drop.
KJ Osborne with the drop,
He's
man. You got
hold
to catch
one
that.
in. Pizza's overrated.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Not New York pizza.
Yeah. Best thing about Olive Garden is the unlimited breadsticks.
That might be the only good thing. Service sucks. The food sucks.
Jesus. Third down and 3.
Not laughing at that.
Taking the snap.
Oh my God.
Under pressure. This is caught by Jefferson. Into the open field, past the 35 to the 44.
Yeah. Well, Maliata got. I think that was Maliata on that left side of the offensive line. He got absolutely blown up there.
Maliata. That's
sorry. I'm thinking of
down.
I'm thinking of the Eagles offensive line. I think that was the backup
Udo was injured.
Yeah.
He got absolutely destroyed there.
So next in line to start after Oli Udo would probably be David Quessenberry.
He's not good. Almighty with a good comment. I'll eat Antians all day. Completely agree.
The pretzel place, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Olive Garden should be sent to Guantanamo Bay. Olive Garden. Oh my God.
God, you guys are horrible.
Barbara says, "What's your favorite frozen pizza?"
I don't know.
Elio's or Red Baron?
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno's overrated.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to have to agree with Alex on this one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In what way is DiGiorno overrated?
It's talked about a lot for frozen food, but it's like the quality's just like
it's not that good.
Meh.
Dude, I mean, they overload the sauce.
They have for frozen standards, they have a good sauce. I like it a little sweet.
What? You like pizza sweet?
No, I said the sauce, you idiot.
You didn't specify.
Sauce. I literally said the
You didn't
sauce.
specify. I couldn't tell what you meant.
I don't like sweet pizza.
Well, I couldn't tell.
DiGiorno is
DiGiorno's not
disgusting. Thank you very
disgusting.
much, Disgruntled. Tombstone and Elio's are good. Tombstone's good.
Tombstone's all right. I'll give it
Best
credit.
frozen. Are you saying DiGiorno's the best frozen
Oh
pizza?
my God, socks.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Luca likes his sauce.
Okay, Armin. Okay, Armin. I see how it is.
That was
I
a
see how
good
it is,
one, man.
Armin.
Armin's on my side.
See you, Jacob.
Later, good night, man.
DiGiorno's used to be good, but it's slipped now. Yeah, I mean, so Oliudo is actually being carted off the field.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So
no,
another key
he
hit
got
threat.
actually. I don't know who it was on that left side, but before that pass was called, happened, he got absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
He got destroyed. I don't know who it was, but I just the next thing you know, I just saw him go flying. Hope he's okay though. Prayers to him. And that's not good for the Vikings either. You know, their backup tackle now down, so they're really going to be struggling with this offensive line.
All right. So as I said, I would probably guess that David Questenberry will start at left tackle, or at least enter the game at
Here's
left
the
tackle.
replays. They're going to show it, but oh my God.
I was saying
Whoever,
Josh
because
Sweat, maybe?
I couldn't tell who hit him because he got a quarter.
Sweat.
Yeah, that was Sweat. Yeah, he blew up Udo, and then he went to go. He took a good shot at Cousins. I mean, good play there, but tough to see.
David Questenberry is in at left tackle. Former Buffalo Bill and Charger. Though it may have been Scott Questenberry, but I'm pretty sure it is. Well, at least he was a former Bill. That's what I know. First down and 10. 10-15 left to go. Hand off to Madison. Madison! He's got some good yardage. Gain of 6.
All right, give me those fantasy points.
All food has slipped in the last 5 years.
Speaking of Questenberry, he was out there leading the block on that last run. Good job by him.
Vikings going to be sellers this deadline? Oh, we'll see. Second down and 4. Play action. Cousins looks, fires. Tight throw by Jefferson. What a throw by Cousins.
Yeah,
threading the needle to the 28.
Threading the needle there. Fine. And Jefferson's all hyped up now. But
thank you for the fantasy points.
Yeah, that was some good coverage by Slay, but that was just the only place he could put it, and that's what Cousins did. Hit him right in stride.
Jefferson back out there. 115 yards tonight. First down and 10. Less than 9:20 left to go. CJ Ham in motion. Fake.
Free runner Sweat.
Throws. And that's incomplete. Not a great throw by him, but he would probably been trapped in the backfield either way.
Josh Sweat with a pretty didn't even no one blocked him, so could have easily nailed Cousins again.
Vikings gonna blow it up. With the injury, add Vikings to the list that will go after Lyle Collins. I could see that.
I wanted Lyle Collins.
I kinda do want Lyle Collins, but I don't expect the Giants to get him. Second down and 10. Addison in motion. Takes a snap. Fakes. Gonna get the screen out to Chandler. Chandler's got a lane, and he's got to the 24, third down.
Why am I thinking that could have been an illegal block in the back on I don't know if it was Madison or Addison blocking.
I think that was Madison, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Playing against A.J. Brown tonight, and Harrison Smith has more fantasy points for me than Brown does. Are you in the defense league?
Damn.
But no, A.J. Brown hasn't gotten the ball tonight, and I'm a little unhappy about that. They're down at 6. Jefferson in motion. Takes the snap. Cousins looking. Firing. Caught.
Ooh.
First down, Justin Jefferson, and the Vikings are moving the football.
Yeah. We mentioned Slay earlier was usually sticking with Jefferson, but he's gotten free in the second half so far. They freed him up more, and watch, he's in motion here. Nobody on him really to start, and no chance on this
Mario
out route.
Goodrich in coverage.
Yeah,
Tough
not the
ask
guy.
of him.
Not
He's
the
had a
guy
rough
you
game.
want there.
Osborne in motion. Fake. Under pressure.
As he's
Almost.
hit.
Wide
Oh,
open
wow.
touchdown. KJ Osborne.
Okay,
Oh my!
How
nobody
wide
was
open
in.
do you have to be?
Not even the same zip code.
My God, that was clearly some miscommunication. As Slay's
The
talking it
bustle
over with
coverage.
some of the other guys.
And now they could make this less than a touchdown game.
You know, watch
With
who's
an
lined
extra
up
point.
on KJ Osborne. Obviously,
I think that's
know,
Slay.
yeah,
I think they got mixed up there.
They had to think that there was going to be. Actually, it was Job who was running them, but he had to think there was like safety help, and nobody stood on that side. Jesus, someone thought it was man, someone thought it was zone. So,
well, folks, we're back to a one-score game. Do I trade Waddle? Says Almighty.
For what?
It's hard. It's hard to though. I don't know how you
Kirk
can.
Cousins stole the turnovers, 3 touchdowns tonight. So I played man and the other played zone. True. College football, the U wins 40-7. Jesus, who the hell were they playing? The New York Giants. Yeah, hell. Okay, but make sure you like the stream, do all the good stuff, subscribe, turn on that notification bell too. Use the SeatGeek code and do all the good stuff, folks. We appreciate y'all being here. The hell was I going to look up? Now I just lost my train of thought. John, you should be happy the Mets beat Arizona tonight.
I like Kodai Senga, but you know what? Pete Alonso's second RBI, second homers, but hey, we there was trade talks. So hopefully David Stern shuts that nonsense down and he says, you know what? I have money now. I'm going to go lock up this guy. That'd be a great idea.
What is everyone's go-to Taco Bell order? Mine is the 2 cheesy gordita crunch and a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Jeez.
Mine's like the 3 tacos.
Yeah.
That you get. Yeah, I'm a picky guy. Appreciate that, Barbara. Haven't had Taco Bell in a minute. It's been a while. I would say at least a year. Because Taco Bell is not really one of my favorites.
What does everybody think about Chipotle?
No, not anymore.
No.
How about Panera Bread?
Never had.
Maybe I had it once, and I was not a big fan. It was a little too posh for fast food.
I like this one. Frankie says, I haven't eaten a Taco Bell because I respect my colon. I don't know if you guys talked about it, but any thoughts on Colorado State's head coach poking the bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna regret that. He's gonna regret that.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's a weird thing to go after Prime for, but he'll learn. My go to KFC order used to be the Zinger.
I've learned my lesson. Don't go against Coach Sanders right now. Nope.
Yeah, you guys learned your lesson.
Yeah, no more. He's proven.
Chipotle used to be good. Panera is good, but too expensive.
His son too, man. His son.
Yeah.
Shador.
Yep. That kid is. He's impressing me week by week more. So.
Hold on, folks. Hold on. Hold the phone because I got my own. Touchback.
Yeah. I've been sending helicopters all over to get them out of my area.
Are you like spying me?
I've
had Chick-fil-A once. It's not bad. I like the waffle fries. Those are my favorite.
I mean, we can all agree that Mike's is the best sub shop. Jersey Mike's.
Well, they do got some damn good subs.
Well, John did say Subway was.
I like Subway too. It's like
Subway's garbage.
Okay, you're garbage.
Hand off to Swift again. He's back on his game. Gain of 6-7.
Getting some more good run blocking there from the Eagles as all night. A lot of push on that left side.
Sean, did you hear the Choppers by Yankee Stadium by where you are?
What happened?
You hearing the choppers at Yankee Stadium?
Well, if I lived there, yeah.
Second down and 3 with the play clock winding down and the game clock, too, almost at 7 minutes. Best breakfast. Who the hell eats Chick-fil-A for breakfast? Andre Swift with a carry. First down. Subway's the leader, Little Caesars of sandwiches. Thank you very much, Disgruntled. They're not good. Firehouse subs. Yep.
I never had that, actually. I will not lie.
I haven't either.
Nope.
There's
neither
also
have
Jimmy
I.
John's. Eagles 202 rushing yards per game. Well, actually, no, 202 rushing yards tonight. They were 5th in the NFL last year in rushing yards per game. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to give it to Swift. Swift, he's got about 4. Josh Metellus on the tackle.
Good
Has
job.
anybody ever had Qdoba?
No.
Yeah, that's some weird Mexican place I just saw.
So I got to give him credit. Swift has been really good tonight, too. Not just his
Yeah, he's
offense.
been money.
He's going to be on the waiver wire for a lot of he's going to be picked up by a lot of different his own percentage is going to get up.
Yeah, I was going to say his start because a lot of teams probably already own him.
He says, try the grilled salmon at Olive Garden. Great. I know John's a
Here
big
goes
fan.
Swift again. Couple yards there. Third down.
He says, try the grilled salmon at Olive Garden.
No. Anything at Olive Garden is nasty. And
Third
Hayes, I
down and
like
5.
you, but no funny comments like that.
It's corporate Italian food. That's literally what it is. It's corporate Italian food.
No, it's not corporate. It's buck private Italian food. Okay?
They're down in 5. Hurts takes a snap. Looks, fires, caught A.J. Brown, first down past the 50 to the 46.
They're just
Good.
leaving those slight little zones open.
Yeah. Eat it. Start.
Uncommon
Hey,
hate.
good recognition from Hertz here to have the right read and gets this out quickly to Brown.
Right. Gives me some fantasy points at least.
Mm-hmm. Is Armand giving out his list? Okay.
I'll definitely
It's like
take
a
a look at
shopping
that.
list.
He's like, all right, I got to get this from here. Get this from here. 4th reception for Brown tonight.
8-man box. Swift on the carry.
Wow.
He's got a
Oh, he's gone.
Past the 30. Past
He's
the
gone.
20. Inside the 10 to the
Oh.
4. Josh Metellus on the tackle. And he's talking all that smack.
Mm-hmm.
What
As
a
he
game.
should. But watch the offensive line. Watch them again. I mean, this is just beautiful, man.
Bunch
This
of
is
road
just a
graders.
clear hole. All 5 guys wrapping up someone. And Swift almost took that to the house, but excellent night for this offensive line and and DeAndre Swift as well, I might add.
166 yards for DeAndre Swift. Carry for Swift again. He is just shy.
Hayes.
Try the salmon and go home and tell your mom you got
That's a
lucky.
good one, man.
I'll go to this one in a second.
Are they
Second
gonna-
down and goal.
Are they going to run the Jalen Hurts
And
QB
timeout.
sneak again?
Chick-fil-A tip: get nuggets, fries, and large mac and cheese, and then a
Right.
container with a lid in order to lay down the fries, then mac and cheese, then add whatever sauce and close the lid with a shake.
Sorry to
No,
interrupt, but
I've
Vikings used their first timeout.
Yep. Something I've always done when I went to Wawa in Pennsylvania is I got the mac and cheese and mashed potato bowl with chicken tenders.
Mashed potatoes.
It's actually very good.
Broccoli.
But I know there's that Wawa sheets debate.
Popular Pennsylvania debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think
Never
of
had cheese.
Papa John's?
No.
No. Sheets over Wawa, Armin says. I've never had sheets, so I can't.
Never had
really-
that either, so I couldn't even tell you.
What's up to Sergeant Cag? He says Pete Carroll Super Bowl special, please.
Touchdown, Eagles. Swift gets the touchdown, and the Eagles extend the lead.
Like that again. I think that packed in the game.
Yep, that's pretty much it. 33-21 with 4:13 remaining is they drove it down the field there, and all night looking for that extra cushion.
I guess he was looking for the interception at the goal line, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Papa John's is an affront to all things edible. I guess he's saying it's an embarrassment.
How did this fast food combo even start? It started like halftime. I don't even know how.
34-21 is the score with 4:13 left to go.
John, what do you think of Moe's Southwestern Grill?
I've never had it, but this is a good cut to the left from Swift here, and then he makes the defender miss on the little juke move to get. That was Harrison Smith that he made miss too. Watch that! Oof, young brother, you need to. He's telling you that you're too old. Good job from Swift.
Swift 170 yards tonight.
Wow.
KFC order famous bowl with extra corn and it's had a Nashville sauce. I don't like corn, so
what?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Who doesn't like corn? So you don't like corn on the cob?
No.
Oh my god.
John, unfortunately, I have to join Alex.
What? What? You guys are crazy. It's like one of the best things at a barbecue, corn on the cob. Oh my
I'll
god.
take my ribs, not corn on the cob.
I like ribs too, but like you gotta have corn on the cob.
I have driven to Sheetz in Eastern PA, which is an hour and a half from me. I've been to Easton, Wegmans and all that, but I've never seen a Sheetz there. Peace out, Hayes.
Hayes, have a good night, man. Be safe.
The kick is in the end zone. Dear God, Luca and Alex. Luca started the fast food talk, and then when I saw this group picture of the PA officers with the Fuji, and he was wearing,
that was hysterical.
He was wearing the Eagles shirt.
Yep. As they're showing the Aaron Rodgers tweet on Instagram, as he's had his successful surgery, and we hope he gets a recovery, speedy and healthy recovery for him.
I'll get to Disgruntled's comment in a second. First down and 10. Cousins takes a snap, looks, fires, quick. Dropped by Osborne.
That's 2 drops already.
The corn is where I draw the line.
No. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sock. Seriously.
As a former KFC employee, the quality of the food was tied to the morale level of the employees.
That's so true, though. That's so true, though. It's so true.
Second down and 10. Takes a snap. Cousins fires. Caught by Jefferson.
I thought that was almost picked by Slay. That was a hell of a throw there from Cousins. Watch this again. Slay matched up pretty much with Jefferson a lot, one-on-one. And Slay almost has a play on this ball, but this is just threading, man. That's what you call a good throw.
Cousins looking under pressure. He's got to throw it. Madison with the catch. Missed tackle. There's a penalty marker down, and Madison.
They should go against the Eagles. This might be against the Eagles, I think. Might be a horse
penalty line.
Might be a horse collar. Or no, this might go on Minnesota. They might say holding. Yep.
Brian O'Neill.
Going to be holding Brian
O'Neill, the right tackle.
Former Pittsburgh product. You ever go to McDonald's secret menu, get the McChicken and the Monster Mac? I have not.
I have not ever had that, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad job by O'Neill there. Got beat around the end, and that's why Cousins is able to avoid the pressure. 1st and 20 now. Bad penalty there for the O'Neill.
First down and 23-31 left to go. Big penalty backing up the Vikings at the 24-yard line. Cousins takes a snap.
Eagles
Chandler
playing in the zone.
He's going to screen Chandler, and not much going, maybe about 5-6 yards at most.
I don't really like that play call, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's kind of a grinder.
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting trend. Blue ski masks to sell out the Detroit Lions game. It's interesting. Because you're looking at Brandon Graham, who might or might not be injured. Check on that later. Cousins drops back, 2nd and 15. He looks. He's going to fire it.
Oh my
Incomplete.
God, Madison
was a
with the
little-
drop.
That
a
was
little high,
damn it.
but in the hands.
Yeah, that was a little high.
It was a start. That defensive line almost got to him again that time. But let's see, was this too high? I was in his hands. I gotta say, Madison, you gotta catch that. But
Getting hit by Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, he got nailed again. You know, Minnesota offensive line with some injuries right now. Got to trying to hang in there against these monsters.
3rd down and 15. Cousins takes a snap. Makes the play to Hawkinson. He's short.
Good tackle there from
Here you got to go for it. If you're in this
Slay.
game at all, you got to go for it. 4th down and short.
and 4 down
2:30
territory. Time running out.
Slodman snaps. Cousins throws. Caught by Hawkinson. 1st down.
Good quick throw there.
This could take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, Cousins
Or
trying
will
to
they run
speed it
another
up.
play?
They're going to try and get one more before the 2-minute warning. It's going to be very tough, though, but here it is. 7 seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Takes the snap. Cousins looking. Check down to Madison. Madison makes a move. Makes another move to the 31. That's the 2-minute warning.
Beautiful, beautiful job there from Madison.
But it is the 2-minute warning.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored by Ajax.
So
Did we ever
AJ
get to the
Brown-
bottom of why Luca was saying that stuff?
No, oh yeah, I asked him and he just said that you know what? It just popped in his head.
It's true, it did. It just popped in my head.
Yeah, just like that. I thought today like he saw like a drunk driver, like some drunk idiot today. That's where I thought there was gonna be a story.
Some bum in a fruit store.
Bum in a fruit store.
You know, the
Yeah,
NFL might script here.
Oh, no, not the
Yeah, it's
frickin'
back.
script. No.
Kirk Cousins throws a touchdown. That happens. Onside kick. Cousins throws another touchdown. Eagles kick the game-winning field goal.
All right, Luca. So if that happens, you know what? You know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen? I swear to God, I'll make this promise. You guys will call the Jets game on Sunday. You've set yourself up
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
John's putting you in the book of wonder.
No, I'm just taking my notes from you know, as a professor, you got to
10.
study others too.
Cousins flag down. He's gonna throw it to Madison. He's got a first and a fumble. It's picked up by the Eagles.
All right, so
Gotta
unless
see
that
what the
penalty was on
penalty
the
is.
Eagles, I don't think Luca's prediction
Evans
is
with
happening.
his 2nd fumble recovery tonight.
Let's see who the flag is on, though.
They threw it right at the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Sirianni looking as stoned as ever. Offside
Ooh.
defense.
Offside defense. Oh, that's a killer.
That's a killer. It's going to be on Contavious Street.
That's a killer,
Over
man. You
90.
can't do that.
Soon
Let's
to be Jet.
see.
Yeah, the hand, I
Yeah,
guess.
his hand. Yep. Free play, pretty much.
So Street now on the sideline for a 1st and 5.
Can't do that, buddy.
Cousins takes a snap. Looks. Fires.
Oof.
Incomplete.
Breakup
No
from Evans
flags.
there.
Justin Evans. Throw was a little behind Hawkinson, or else I would have called for a flag.
Come on, feed my boy TJ.
Sirianni eats at Olive Garden.
Does he get there early, though?
Good play there. Good play there. That was good. I think that was a solid play.
I think he gets there a little early. Second down and 5.
Oof.
Cousins takes the snap. Ham in the backfield. He's going to fire. What a threading throw.
Nice throw.
Caught by Jefferson.
Nice Talk about threading the needle.
They got to hurry it up, though. They got to hurry it up. 1:30 left. They got to hurry it up. They want a chance. They got to score, and they got to get the ball back.
First and goal. Cousins takes a snap. Under a little bit of pressure, he's firing to Hawkinson. Touchdown.
Damn it. No.
I'd make that 2 touchdowns from Hawkinson tonight.
Of course.
He's the
You
safety
don't really
blanket.
need to go for 2 because an extra point makes it a 6-point matchup.
Well, could if you wanted to, but still.
That wouldn't make much sense now, would it, Luca?
I said if you wanted to, you didn't have to. Jeez, Alex, take everything.
Now is the script going to be coming to form?
I hope so.
Well, they don't have 3 timeouts, so
his players actually did great tonight. God damn.
I said onside kick. The Vikings get another touchdown, and then the Eagles come back to win it with a field goal, just to make it nuts.
This is ridiculous.
It's redonkulous.
If this happens and we do the Jets
in the Cowboys Jets game,
yeah. If this all goes to plan, your followers and subscribers are going to be questioning you, Alex.
Yeah, that's why it's not going to happen though.
Okay.
Let's see. They're gonna go for it here. You got no choice.
They can't regular kick this.
What's he talking with the referee about?
I don't know, but this is where the game gets interesting. Well, it has been interesting the whole time, but this is the decider.
Let's see how they try and draw it up here.
See if Luca's script kicks in.
Please.
Oh, he's putting it. So he's putting it. Okay.
Putting it a little sideways.
Yeah.
The Eagles have the receiving team out there, and the Eagles will call timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
Let me just say a little update. This happened a little while ago. A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts got into it.
And they've been running the ball, so, like, why do you care? A guy in my league has Jefferson and Hawkinson combined for 55 points. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, at least Hawkinson has done wonders for me against Sean.
Him and Jake Elliott, man, like, going to carry him for a week is ridiculous.
37 combined points between the two.
Ridiculous, man.
Just give me another team. It would go all to plan.
I got to have everyone else be flop this week if I want to win. Hopefully
so an onside kick pending. Will Luca's script kick in? Dallas Goedert, one of the guys on special teams, along with Sidney Brown. Terrell Edmonds also there as well. Kick is underway. Let's see how they handle it.
Yeah,
and
no, not even.
The Eagles' ball.
Yeah, that's not even a debate.
Yeah.
Not even a debate.
He's getting a little pushy and shovey, but that pretty much is the game. So it looks like they probably kneel it out for the next 2 plays. As this game had its blowout moments and its close moments is next week. Week from today, we'll be doing 49ers Giants.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
That'll be, as we'll probably have Brad in the chat doing his thing.
We want to give final thoughts as the clock runs down, Alex.
Luca?
Go ahead.
Final thoughts. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Obviously, we'll be live Sunday. Don't forget, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to all the good stuff, and don't drink and drive.
Well, we can't really end it yet because they're calling timeouts now.
Yeah.
Okay, they are.
Yeah.
So we got 2 more likes, by the way, to 20.
Come on, guys. Your guys are better than this. Let's hit the like button, all right?
Armin says the Chargers, Chiefs, and 49ers are 3 of the Vikings' next 5 opponents. Luca wanted his reaction to go viral so bad on the Jets-Cowboys game when Zach Wilson throws
Shut up.
An interception at the goal line that goes for a pick 6 for Trayvon Diggs.
Yes,
Shut up.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. Oh, boy.
So it was 3rd down.
Fucking Alex has to be a pillock.
Those are some fighting words. I think we need a bell noise for this.
Fucking
That's because Luca's being a clown. He needs to stop
Oh,
playing around.
Pillock? Clown?
So good luck. They're down in 6. No timeouts remaining for Minnesota.
Oh, they're going to run and
Hand
play.
it off, and that's pretty much that. So they can punt it and then a Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's all that's going to be left. Thank God we didn't do. I thought it was going to be run down. No, thank God we didn't do final thoughts yet. Actually,
Right. So they got one more play to run.
gonna
Goddard in motion.
think they're
And
just
it's a
going to
false
let.
start.
They're just trying to back up to get more.
Punt
better
yardage.
field position.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luca, for your premature final
Well, to
thought.
be fair, Alex did ask for it.
Well, technically, John insinuated it.
Well, yeah, because I was trying to say it as the clock ran down.
You know.
It's not my fault. It's definitely anyone who doesn't like corn on the cob. It's their fault.
Okay.
Too sweet.
No, it's perfect actually.
Are we in the Book of Wonder?
Well, you know what? Last week we had Luca for 2 yawns
Okay.
on here, so I did add that. Let me make sure to add a side note. Corn on the cob.
He's right.
Haters.
I didn't say I hate it. I just don't like it.
No, you're a hater. It's all right. The book knows.
All right. So looks like the referees are having a conference here.
Not sure to as of what. 15 seconds left in the game.
I thought they put more time on the clock. Could be wrong, though.
How do you get into John's book? Like you said.
Well, if you don't, it's not a good thing if your name's in the book.
Foul on the return, and now
only-
he's immediately tackled.
Only our names get to be in the book, and only our predictions get to be here. But if there's something noteworthy, it'll go in the Book of Wonder.
Depends on where you get the corn. All corn is not equal.
Well, of course, no, of course. I'm just saying the fact they don't even like it.
No, I like popcorn.
That's not clown. What a
That's
clown!
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Like I like people ask Alex, you like eggs? You like scrambled eggs? He's like, no, but I like my eggs in cake.
Again, clown. Like what? Who doesn't like eggs?
First down and 10.
God, what is wrong with you?
And looks
Yo,
like
Eagle
another timeout.
He also doesn't like and Nick Sirianni is just ranting on somebody. Oh, might be one of his assistants.
Well, Luca doesn't like popcorn, so
What? What?
Popcorn's
like,
all right. I only eat it.
he goes, I only eat it when I'm at the movies, and I don't even like it then.
excuse my language because I've been cursing all last, but the fuck is wrong with you guys?
All right, John, what foods do you not like?
Name foods, and I mean, I like a lot of things.
Do you like French toast?
Yes.
Alex doesn't like it.
Come on, Sox. Come on, be better.
Oh my God.
First down and 10. Jefferson in motion. Cousins takes snap from Schlotman.
Hail Mary
Third
time.
up at this point.
Gonna heave one.
He's got to throw for the longest yard. Throws it up.
And
It's
gonna be
knocked down,
batted
and the
down.
game is over. 34 Eagles, Vikings 28. Now we can get into final thoughts. I'm a weirdo as far as my dietary preferences. Alex and Luca need an understanding in
They
food.
do, Arvid.
Popcorn is fine. Butter popcorn, yes. Regular popcorn, no.
Okay.
But, what was I going to say? Final thoughts?
Well, Luca already gave his prematurely. But so I'll go next. Everyone, thank you for watching this one. A little tough to start, but then the action did pick up eventually. It was an interesting game. Eagles just absolutely dominated the Vikings here, just ran it down them, down their throats. Vikings had a bad offensive line, some beat up players. So again, Eagles pretty much, I think, were in control of this game once they got the lead. According to the book, that makes Alex at 10-7. I'm at 11-6, and Luca's now 9-8. We all had an Eagle sweep, so that'll be updated. But nevertheless, and more importantly, these two dietary preferences are awful, and we will need to fix them. So I'll be imploring you guys to help them understand what is correct and not correct with their food choices and their preferences. So please, I implore you to go nuts in the comments and explain to these two fine gentlemen why they are wrong. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, so ignore John's latest comment.
Yeah, that's you guys. That's right. Oh,
Never too late to be kicked.
I
Never too late to be kicked.
was going to go right into it when Alex started.
That's called being a clown. Vikings going to blow it up after they go 2-6. Yeah, it could happen. But like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Nothing tomorrow, folks. Saturday, we'll have the Big Blue in the Bronx podcast with the Cardinals preview. And then Sunday, we're back here for our Rise and Rush podcast. And then Monday, you'll either get Jets victory or an absolute rant about the New York Jets and how they're starting Zach Wilson and then tanking their season, that they should never be a football team. Anyway, do all the good stuff. Peace out, guys. See you later. Stay cool.